Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 249 of the Vex on Vex Podcast, morning radio episode 81.
81!
Hello, Dave.
Hello, sir.
Welcome back, Captain Ron.
What's up, cocksuckers?
Captain Ron coming out strong out the gate.
Calling me a
Just
cocksucker.
calling everybody
Everybody a cocksucker.
That's how you get thrown out of a baseball game, you know.
Yeah, it is.
That's a thing. Good morning,
You're
Hole.
going to call me a cocksucker.
No, I was trying to say good morning. You gotta fucking talk.
You know, there's four people. Sometimes that happens.
Did you ever watch David Letterman?
No.
Is there a comment? You don't answer, just ring the bell. It's your
I
people.
wanted to ring it for myself because I made a comment.
That's not how this works.
Do you see the Hole's current glasses?
I do.
Remember the old man on David Letterman?
Yeah. I forget what the dude's name was.
No idea. None.
Yeah, it's like on the tip of my tongue. But
Right?
See, I never knew his name ever.
He always said it, and it was some ridiculous shit.
It's like, hi, Dave.
Do you want me to start talking like that?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
I will give you $1
Oh, $1.
in cash money.
I mean, look, that's more
I'll give you a shiny nickel.
to be fair, $1.05 is more than almost everybody has ever been paid to be on this show.
I mean, this is,
Except for the talent.
Yeah.
I don't even get like free merch.
There isn't merch. Yes, you did get free merch. You didn't like it.
What was it?
Annie Bunny made fucking t-shirts, and they were like fucked up.
No, it wasn't that I didn't like it. No, that's not true. So don't even try to say that you didn't like it.
That's true. I did not like
Do
it.
not pull me in.
So you got free merch.
You gave me a shirt though. I don't
It's not my. I'm not the manufacturer of the
You're
shirts.
the only one that has the merch.
I think Dave got a shirt too.
I also have a
You
shirt.
did? I don't think I got
No,
it.
you definitely did. She made 3. You really did. But it was that bad.
I watched it one time and all the ink stuck to it.
Thank you. That's what happened. I watched it, and it amalgamated into like, and I was like, well, I'm done with this.
What exactly was on the shirt?
Something related to the program.
Correct. That. I don't know what.
But it got destroyed, so we have no idea, Captain Ron.
Okay, I was just asking, inquiring minds want to
It's
know.
a complete mystery.
All right, this is Dave's.
Robot said, morning all, getting ready to see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Robot tuning in early.
You're a day behind, Robot. It's fucking great.
So I've heard.
No, it's great. I don't even like some of that shit, and it's great.
Awesome.
And then it's really long. It's over 2 hours, and he looks at the screen. He's like, "Don't worry, home stretch, it's coming." And I'm like, "Thank God, because I have to pee."
Yeah.
And then it ends. So he fucking tells you when it's coming.
The fan rating on Rotten Tomatoes this morning was at 98%.
It's great. It's so good.
It's amazing.
There's 2 motherfucker fight scenes between them, and they're great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Easter eggs. There's a lot to unpack. There's even a villain that's kind of fucking scary. Kind of.
I'm intrigued. Now I have to see it.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Not today or anything, but
Generally speaking, go see the film.
I will.
Hello, Robot.
Hi, Robot.
This is Dave's favorite breaking news story, which has been added to the list post-haste.
Oh, geez.
Snoop Dogg to carry the torch for the Olympics.
The
Is he
mother.
going to use it to light a fucking joint in Paris?
Which is the memes.
The motherfucker is living the American dream.
As well he should. But here's the thing I gotta stress to you. You know the Hells Angels have carried the torch before too, right? So it's not this like, there's a lot of fucking illegality. There's a tranny person who carried it yesterday. Did you see that?
No.
With the biggest fake tits on God's green earth. Like, all right, here's the problem with, hold on, I don't want to say it incorrectly, trans folk. It's men dressing what they think women look like. And that ain't it. It's
Chicks with dicks that put mine to shame.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great quote. But like awful, like accentuated makeup. It's kind of like a drag show.
I'm gonna have to dig for it.
Dude's like 6'4", got the heels on, tits out to here that are just fucking like pillows and shit. Like, and that's carrying the torch. That they are carrying the torch. So you know,
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong.
yes.
But most people who have transitioned, right, have biologically been men and transitioned to women.
Oh, I don't know that answer. We have the
No,
whole though.
I'm just saying, all these people, right? The ones that had started as dudes and they're now chicks.
Yes.
Very rarely they're into chicks, right?
No. It's most of the time they're into chicks.
No, I mean most of the time they turn into a girl and then they want to be with a dude, right?
No, most of the time they turn into a girl and they try to stay with the chick.
Really?
Well, I don't know
Is
about
that a thing?
the choppy part. I don't know. There's a lot of men because, like, all right, hold on. Remember Ed Wood?
Yeah.
I don't know what they called Ed Wood. What was the term you could use back in the 50s? But he was a thing. He just dressed like a woman. But he's
Drag?
no. There was something
Cross-dresser?
cross-dresser. So he felt good wearing women's clothing and looking like a woman and still wanted to fuck chicks.
Right. But
The-
is that the exception? Or?
See, I don't know the answer. I mean, she can Google it. The Kardashian stepfather.
Robot said the torch is going to be a huge bomb.
But
I
I'm
hope
bummed.
it is.
Well, it is Paris. It is very possible. It smells like shit there. So there's that.
I've heard it's dirty there.
Oh yeah.
I've never been. I hear
It's not
anybody
good.
who's ever been there. All I hear is like, they expect this like romantic paradise, and they're like, it was dirty. And
I like when
expensive.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I like when Gen Z people go there and they make videos of like, this is shit. This smells like shit. Look, this is shit. I saw many.
Not shave? Is it French that don't shave or use deodorant? I mean, I know that could be anybody.
I'll never know.
No.
Who's somebody that I love? I found out recently I don't shave. Hold on. All right. Remember The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember Christopher Moltisanti's girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
She's pretty hot, right?
Drea?
Doesn't shave her fucking armpits.
Does she shave anything else?
I don't think
Or
so.
does she have 70s winter bush?
Well, she now has an OnlyFans, and she said that she's airbrushing stuff out for the OnlyFans, and she means hair,
Oh, like
wow.
like massive bush.
probably.
I suspect she's probably hairy too.
Well, yeah.
She strikes me as a hairy type.
And then she was thick there for a while. I don't know if you remember. She was on that Sons of Anarchy show,
yeah.
and she wasn't hot anymore.
She one hairy bitch.
You would know, Ron. You would know.
Oh.
Ooga booga.
Hey,
Goody goo goo. You kissed her pussy, man. Like, I've done a lot of fucked up things in my life, sir. I have. But never that.
Same. Also same.
Never that.
I've been in some places that I really wish I hadn't been, Ron.
Like Camden?
No. I mean, imagine Camden condensed into a 4-inch space. I've
That
been there.
is so funny.
It smelled like
I just want
tires
to, like,
and
oh!
Burnt rubber.
Wait, it smelled like burning tires and what?
smelled like some burnt tires and desperation.
You have to write that down. It smelled like burnt tires and desperation.
It was,
That
like,
might be a quote right there.
I
for
think
it
you
was like
win.
the Springfield tire fire,
How fucked up was it when Philly got one?
right?
How fucked
Had
up?
a tire fire.
Literally.
And it killed I-95 for a while there, too.
And it was there for years.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to somebody, I'm like, why don't they just put it out? Like, that's not how it works.
You
I'm like,
can't.
I think that's how it works. Like, no, dude, it just doesn't work that way. And I'm like, well, what about taking the oxygen away? Like, you can't. It's on fire. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. The Great Port Richmond Tire Fire.
Yeah.
Of course, that's where I'm from. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Fucking Port Richmond Tire Fire.
Who
So-
doesn't love that?
Snoop Dogg, before we move on, anything? Any thoughts?
So, I wish he would have gotten to actually light the Olympic torch, but that's not the case.
He's just
Like,
carrying it.
He's apparently the last carrier before it enters the stadium and goes to the last person who lights the torch.
I want you to remember that OJ carried the torch.
Good for him.
He was a stud athlete at the time and not a murderer yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
However, Snoop may already be a murderer.
And has been on trial for murder.
Correct.
Actually, did you watch that case, Calvin Broadus? Is that his name? I
Yeah.
watched that case. And the bodyguard did all the shooting.
Murder was the case they gave him.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Not a good song either.
It's one of my less favorite Snoop performances. Not the best.
There's a fucking Limp Bizkit song that Snoop's on after Limp Bizkit's not really famous anymore. Red light, green light. I love that song.
Dude, Snoop's awesome. Snoop's amazing. And I think he doesn't get enough recognition as a rap artist.
Well, in a world of mumble rap, where Drake is the #1 artist ever, I could understand why they'd forget Snoop.
But you gotta put him up there as like, he's pretty high up in the hierarchy of things as far as rap.
Well, no. Let's discuss this amongst ourselves with Metal Ron here, Captain Ron. Okay?
Okay.
Aren't they all dead? Like, if you come out and you're a baseball player and Mickey Mantle gets assassinated in his prime and Joe DiMaggio gets assassinated in his prime, now you're the best fucking Yankee because they're all fucking dead. Now, right? Let's just say that. Biggie and Pac are kind of elite at their time. Jay-Z may never have happened if we didn't lose Biggie, for instance,
Fair.
right?
Yeah.
And I know that Snoop Dogg was already famous because he had the Dr. Dre rub. That was a whole thing. Pac came in later to Death Row, but did surpass him in fame and all that shit. Because there's people like Jadakiss, who's pretty underlooked if you look at the whole rap game, lyrically especially. I'm a DMX guy. Everybody has their guy.
Who isn't?
So, I know the answer. But who are the 5 greatest rappers of all time?
Dylon.
Dylon, and Dylon. Dude, thank you for getting that joke. I was exactly what I was going to say. Dylon, and Dylon. That's so good. And no one's going to get that joke out there, but that shit's some funny shit.
What is that from?
Chappelle's show. He was making fun of making the band. Then they choked fucking Wyclef. You're too close, man.
But yeah, I put, like, in reality, I put Snoop in top 5.
That's because we're like that age.
What about like Method Man?
Method's better than Snoop.
Right?
He really is, though.
I kind of look.
No, Nas is better than all of them. Facts. All right, Ron, top 5 rappers of all time, not counting Dylon.
Okay, top 5. Okay. I'm going to throw Ice Cube on there.
Great fucking, he's the first, really.
No, he's not the first.
I would argue, because everyone says the greatest diss track ever is Tupac's.
But you're No Vaseline, that's the one you like.
I go with No Vaseline.
I know, I go with Hit 'Em Up every time. Hit 'Em Up's my jam.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Here's my thing. The majority of Hit 'Em Up is directed at one person.
No.
In the grand scheme,
Don't one of you all have sickle cell anemia or some shit?
in
That's
the grand scheme of a couple-minute tune, Ice Cube fucks up everybody.
Every member. Every single member.
Everyone. Like
The beat's better in Hit 'Em Up.
He says some dirty ass shit.
The beat's better in Hit 'Em Up. For me. Sorry, you got Cube. Go ahead.
I'm going to go underrated one here. KRS-One.
All right, he's a little racist for my taste, but okay.
Oh.
He is.
I'm just saying that.
He's a little racist for I'm a Caucasian. I don't know if you picked up on that over the years.
Yeah, you're pretty much one of the whitest guys I know.
That's not true. I have more colors than you do.
I'm way whiter than him.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to go Tupac, Biggie, and probably got to throw Snoop in there.
Now, I want to stress, these are my top 5 and your top 5. Like, so what's yours? Yours?
Ooh.
I can go next if you want. I don't give a fuck.
Eminem.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna say, I love Eminem.
Dude's badass.
He's not, though. He's not, though.
Not now.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Eminem.
Why
actually.
is he a weirdo? You know why he's a weirdo.
Michael Gregory said Chuck D doesn't get enough recognition.
And I was going to put him in my top 5, actually.
I'll support that.
He also said Rakim as well.
I fucking love Rakim. God damn, I love Rakim. He's early DMX for me. Oh, Rakim is the truth. Need Eric B for the beats. But Rakim, he still looks that way. He's dressed exactly the same way. He looks like a character from a Disney fucking thing. Like, he's like, doesn't seem real. Rakim's the truth.
So not Eminem now. I think Eminem now.
I fucking hate Eminem. I do. I fucking hate him.
Really?
Yeah. You want me to- Thank God you asked.
We have 2 hours to kill.
Please look up Eminem's net worth. You got $50 million in the fucking bank.
Yes.
Your kids are happy and healthy.
Yes.
You've done everything in the fucking world you could possibly do with this art form.
Yes.
Why the fuck are you so miserable?
Do you guys want to take extra
No.
taxes? 250 million.
Jesus Christ. And he's still mad. Shut the fuck up.
What did I just say 3 times before you started this diatribe?
I can have an
I
opinion.
said not Eminem now.
All right.
Early Eminem is fucking savage.
He was fired.
Let's talk about this logistically, right? He has a record before Dre. Have you listened to it? It's shit.
Okay.
Without the Dr. Dre rub, is there an Eminem?
Eventually, yes. I don't know that it says successful, but yeah, probably.
I don't know, because we're pretty all great at our shit, never got the Dr. Dre rub, and here we are sitting in fucking Somerton discussing a fucking podcast.
Correct.
So it's like,
But I mean, we're not really that great, so there's also that.
I'm in a pretty good fucking band, though. I might not be so great, but those fuckers around me can play.
That's what I say, too.
Do you know Larry auditioned for Starscream 3 years ago the other day?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, 3 years. So he's been with you guys about 3 years.
Yep.
He popped on my Facebook. So Eminem, I don't know, man. My name is what? My name is. I'm not impressed by that song. It was okay. It existed. I wasn't impressed by it. And then he got really dark on the Marshall Mathers LP, and I was impressed at the time. But now, like, as art should get better, and it's weaker.
And I'm not disagreeing with you, but I will say this: by your own admission, and by your own words, what do you always say about rock bands?
I don't know what.
That after 10 years of being famous,
Rich. The word is rich.
Okay, after 10 years of being rich, what happened?
I'm talking about both the first 10 years. I'm not even a fan. Like 5 years in, your bum was on my lips. Your bum was on my lips. That wasn't that fucking great to me. Then the whole D12 thing can suck my dick. That was awful. And this is in the first 10 years. He like peaks by Marshall Mathers. By the second LP, to me, he peaks.
You realize this is my list, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I understand.
No. But you said I could give an opinion, so I did. Now you want me to shut the fuck up? I'll shut the fuck up.
No,
but you said I could.
Allow me to retort.
Well, allow me to retort.
So go ahead, Eminem. What else you got?
Now I don't even want to finish. Now I'm sad.
You're sad?
DMX.
Love DMX.
Like, just, dude, there's nothing just raw and dirtier than DMX.
Now, he's my favorite of all time, to be honest. The problem is he kept making records after he got a lot of money for crack.
Well, he had to pay for the crack.
No, but they get progressively worse because of the crack. And it's like Grand Champ. A lot of guests on Grand Champ. You know what I mean?
I mean, look, Rick James fell off too.
Rick James, yeah.
And
but all right, let's be honest.
Because of the crack.
DMX is too. Okay.
Snoop?
Of course.
Juice WRLD.
I've never heard a song.
Me either.
Only because I have a child do I know what it is, and I find it really, really, really good.
Okay, that's 4.
One of the few that, like, isn't doing the normal rap thing. Like,
there isn't normal rap anymore. It's all. I'm
talking about, like, subject matter.
Okay.
Like, actually having lyrics that are intelligible and mean something. Dude, solid. And again, I would have never, ever, ever heard any of it if I didn't have a kid.
Okay.
And he's like, you should listen to this. And I was like, wow, I'm impressed. Like, a lot impressed. One more, huh?
There's a giant black cat walking across my deck.
It's not mine. I didn't bring that.
Do you see the tail, Ron? You missed it. He walked. Is he going to kill a bird? Keep going.
And 5, Pac.
Yeah. I do love me some Pac. Cube's pretty great.
Cube is a 5A.
KRS-One, Pac, everybody agrees with. Big's pretty good. And then Snoop. You got Eminem, DMX, Snoop, Juice WRLD. I'm going to say Rakim. I love Rakim. I do.
I'm going to tell you that I will never put Biggie on that list.
Why?
And it's for a terrible reason.
What's the reason?
Why? Because he's fat?
Oh my God.
Indirectly, yes.
No. Is it because he took this whole thing from that fat guy down south?
No. It's because he is fat, and when he raps, in between verses, you can audibly hear, and it drives me insane.
They could have edited that out.
They could have, and they didn't. That's my problem.
All right, you ready?
You've been in a studio before. Turn your fucking head, fatty.
You know he was laying on his ass. So, all right.
Right? Come on.
In between getting raped by Diddy?
We don't know that. that. This is a program filled with journalistic integrity, sir. You cannot make such salacious claims on our airwaves.
Allegedly.
Without proof.
Do you know what I found out this week about our show friend Rob Halford?
Mikey Collins said, morning, guys.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Probably not.
I mean, I can see the mic inching its way away from your face.
It gets in the way of her water drinking, or whatever she's drinking, which is probably not water.
Did you forget my thingy this
I
morning?
did.
Oh.
God
She
damn
wants
it.
to poop right after.
I mean, she has a point.
Mikey Collins said, "Turn your fucking head, fatty, lol." And Fire Can said, "Good morning, all."
But you see my point, right?
What's up, buddy? Go ahead.
You know my point. Like,
I never heard it. Now it probably will ruin the rest of my listening
and
career.
I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry, but you can hear it every time, dude. It
All right.
sounds like he's like 80 with emphysema, and it drives me fucking crazy.
Doesn't bother me. You guys left off LL Cool J.
Not my top 5.
What about Queen Latifah?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Man,
Yeah,
ladies
why?
first. Ladies first. Ladies, shut the fuck up.
Run DMC,
Yeah.
right?
Queen Latifah doesn't make my top 5 of lady rappers, dude.
That's not even he's not even lying.
It's my opinion. Aren't we allowed to do that here?
You are. I just got yelled at for it, so now you have to too.
Well, I'm busy.
Here's my thing with LL Cool J. Literally there at the beginning, still here. No one's done that.
That's because the ladies love Cool James, dude.
But he doesn't age. He's in fantastic shape. And during the pandemic, someone broke into his house. Do you know what he did?
What do you do?
I hope he raped them.
Broke his fucking cheekbone. He hit him so hard, he shattered a crackhead's fucking cheekbone.
Mama said knock you out.
Yeah.
He did. And like most people you would think with money.
I believe he was kind of a legit boxer at some point, wasn't he?
No. He was literally
Or at least
15 years
trained
but he
to
was
be a boxer.
trained, yeah, but he was 15 years old rapping already. There's a movie called Crush Groove. He's in the movie 10 times. And he's not even in the fucking thing yet. He's like not signed, he's nothing. He's in the movie 10 times.
Tupac's in nothing but trouble.
But
He's in Juice. Fucking movie.
Also.
it is a good fucking movie, isn't it?
Well, Tupac was also in Digital Underground.
Well, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was a background dancer
Yeah, well, exactly.
and a roadie.
That makes you in Digital Underground.
I remember Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
He was in.
I never understood why they stole a mail truck.
Yeah.
They didn't steal a mail truck.
They were driving around a mail truck.
Did you watch the fucking movie?
A long time ago.
He
I
was a
don't remember.
mailman.
But he was using it for personal use. You don't get to do that.
He didn't. Did you watch the movie?
I don't remember it. I just said that.
Well, then you're saying things that are crazy.
But I feel like it's a thing. They were driving around a mail truck.
What the-
There was another person in that mail truck. She was in that mail truck, and that's illegal.
The other
Yeah.
person's a mailman.
Nah.
Except it was, because I know the movie. Here's the fucking plot. The guy who brushed his hair 75 times, that guy, remember that guy? He's another mailman. And they said, hey, you want to make a run this weekend with the mail truck? We can take the bitches. The Yamps, the young tramps. I love the Yamps, by the way.
See? They're not allowed in the mail truck.
They're
that's illegal.
That's not true.
It is. They're-
Now, going to the fucking family barbecue thing and just stealing food, that was interesting. Little Lucky. What's up? Anyway.
I don't remember
They
that.
made him take an AIDS test to be in the movie.
Why? Did he have the AIDS?
Because he's Tupac and he fucks everything that moves, they think.
I
And
mean, not like easy.
well, that had just happened. So
That's
that's
probably why they
that's
did
kind of
the
the
AIDS
point.
test.
They were like, these guys are dirty. Janet Jackson's like, I have to kiss him, make him take an AIDS test.
Michael Greger said, "Wasn't Chuck Rock bigger than Biggie?"
Yeah, and they're both dead.
The bigger
I mean-
how?
Meaning this way. Watson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What about Big Pun?
Heavy D.
Angie said, "Morning, friends. I'm a big LL Cool J fan. I did just see Ludacris last weekend."
Luda. Here's the problem. Luda's not really a rapper. Luda was a DJ on the radio, and then he got a career thing. Not really a rapper. And then, if you listen to who's the real little fucking comedian who's 4 foot tall has been talking crazy shit this year? No.
No, Cat Williams.
Cat Williams said that it was him and fucking Ludacris in the fucking meeting, and they were like, all right, if you go with us, you get $50 million, and you get one of these white wipes looking things there.
Firepan said DMX.
On my list.
Yeah.
Rakim, DMX, LL Cool J. I might throw a Beastie in there.
No, you can't.
You're going to tell me as far as rhyme scheme goes, they're not amazing? You're going to tell me that?
What about Two Live Crew?
No.
I would put Public Enemy before Two Live Crew if you're going that sort of style.
I do love Chuck D. I'm putting Chuck D on.
Yeah, Chuck D.
Yeah.
And
Rakim,
Anthrax, motherfucker.
I didn't like that.
No?
No.
I did. That was awesome.
It wasn't. You were young. That's why.
Yeah.
A little older, you're like, it's a bit of a money grab. A little bit.
And it probably was.
It literally was.
Still awesome.
I'm the man. All right.
I'm back. Walking around in his hot pink lederhosen.
I should be in detention. Who's my fifth? I want to say Machine Gun Kelly to make you all feel bad. I'm not going to do that.
Him.
I do like that song, though.
I mean, you can if you like.
No, it's Pac. It's Pac. I like Pac a lot.
There you go.
Yeah, because if you said Machine Gun Kelly, I'd be ripping your asshole too, just like you're ripping everybody else's.
Well, that's the thing. I have integrity, it turns out. So I wouldn't actually say that.
Do you, though?
That's the only thing I have left, darling. That's all.
And your house, you know?
Wait, and this ashtray, and this remote control, and that's all I need. And this, I need this paddleboard game. You guys don't get that reference, do you?
It's familiar, but...
It's the end of the jerk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
He's like, I don't need you. I don't need anything.
Michael Greger said, the rap rock nightmare that was the Judgment Night soundtrack.
He's not lying. There was some
there was some fire on there.
There it is.
No. Listen back in 2024 years. Not so good. Like, we remember it.
Angie said if you go female, there's no one better than Missy Elliott. And I kind of agree. I like Missy Elliott. She's a good rapper. You can't really shit on her.
MC Light's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And nobody respected MC Light. No, I got problems with the Brat. I used to like the Brat. All right. Who? Let's really discuss it for a second.
Oh, it's going to be rough.
Who's
it's tough?
Do we know 5 female MCs that we like?
Sure, I can come up with one.
Foxy Brown's pretty fire.
I'll go old school Death Row, Lady of Rage.
One little one trick pony, but pretty fucking good though.
Badass.
How about Lil' Kim?
I got love for Kim.
Not now. She fucked herself up.
Here's why Kim's cool, right? She's been rich for 20 some fucking years, and she didn't rat and she did time. I get that. I respect that.
Fair.
I respect that. They're like, you know who shot these people, right? She's like, maybe. You're going to tell us? Nah. You're going to go to jail for 6 months. All right, then. What? That's hard to the core.
You put Left Eye on this list?
No, because she's not enough of a career.
Okay.
Here's the problem with Salt and Peppa. All the songs we love written by men. Isn't that fucked up? Salt's boyfriend was the producer.
Yeah.
And he wrote everything.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Like Push It, that's a dude. Of course that's a dude. Of course a dude wrote that. All right, top 5 female raps.
Well, who you got, Ron? You go first.
Well, you did Lady of Rage.
Yeah, that's number 1.
MC Light is obviously.
I got respect for Light.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who else. I mean,
You got nobody.
I got nothing.
What about Eve?
Nah.
Now, would you go like throw Megan Thee Stallion in there?
That's on my list. I fucking love her.
Like Cardi B or something. Cardi B.
But Megan Thee Stallion actually flows and actually raps. I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely way better than Cardi B. Without a doubt.
All right, I have a soft heart for crazy Puerto Rican broads, but
Who's the other one? Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, they can both fuck off.
no. Nicki can rap. Say what you want. Nicki's got a fake ass and fake titties, but she can rap. She can rap. I'm not
She
saying
got a pedo husband
and a brother.
Yeah.
And a pedo brother. She's into the pedos.
Wasn't one of them not allowed to be at their show, or they had somebody had fans?
The husband. No, that was the husband.
Wasn't the husband?
Because he's on a list. Megan's list or some shit.
Fire Pants had piggybacked a minute ago and said Post Malone.
Shut the fuck up.
See, you can't even have your own fucking opinion.
Well, she's on this program, is she?
So Angie also said Lil' Kim number 2. This Cardi B chick is annoying.
Kim is fire. I got respect. I'm putting Kim on. I got respect. I'm going MC Light too. I'm the only person that has 4 so far, but that's fine.
Hey,
I'm glad you know 4 female rappers.
Mix and match, add them in there.
All you have is fucking Lady of Rage, and that's it.
Like I said, I'll put Left Eye on my
What
list.
about Lauryn Hill? Would they consider her like a rapper?
Nah.
I don't like Lauryn Hill.
I don't like Lauren.
No, she's a racist bitch.
He's not lying.
Also, there is that.
That exact sentence, I would rather my children starve than white people buy my record.
Well,
Yeah.
guess what?
That
You
upset
know why
me a
you're
little
rich?
bit.
Well,
And remember, you guys don't remember this shit. She's literally in one of those fucking Whoopi Goldberg nun movies.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she is.
She is.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sister
yeah.
Act.
So you're kind of a sellout at the door. So shut the fuck up. Just because you go fuck one of Bob Marley's 7,000 children doesn't mean you're anything fucking cool.
Good for Bob Marley.
Yo, I read a thing I never knew. This motherfucker openly fucked other bitches the entire time and never lied about it and didn't give a fuck.
Good for him.
That's integrity.
Integrity.
Michael Gregory said Queen Latifah doesn't count because she's transitioned to an actress jazz artist now.
They all have, though. They've all transitioned. Little
Not like
Kim.
sexually.
Little Kim is in that movie that's so dreadful that every time it's on, I watch it. Hold on, you got served. Oh my God. Every time it's on, I'm like, and I watch it like an asshole. And Steve Harvey comes out and is like, listen, little Kim girl, in my neighborhood here. And I'm like, yeah, little Kim girl. And dude, then the white people are the villains. It's amazing with spiky blonde hair. Oh, this movie's so good. You got served. I love it.
Vanilla Ice in the mix, right?
You got to have a little respect. The first rapper to ever go to #1, fact of life.
Yeah.
No Tone Loc love up in here?
I do like Tone Loc, but
Little one trick pony, though, right? He had his moment and then didn't do
had
it
2 hits, didn't he?
on the same record. And then if you want to get crazy, what about the Young MC? I love that song.
He was but he only had the 1 hit.
I know. And the reason his name, all right, who watched Mr. Belvedere as a kid?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Do you remember when the son was a drummer and joined a band?
No, I did not remember.
It's like a throw off, like 3rd level down plot part of this fucking episode that week. So he joins a band and they're called the Young Cannibals, right? Bob Uecker, by the way, give me Bob Uecker's date of birth. I think he's like 55 years old when he's playing the father, by the way. So Bob Uecker says to him, I'm a little... Who cares?
So Bob, he's 90 or 91 now.
His date of birth, January 26, 1934.
Okay,
90.
so 34, 84, he's already 50. The show's not on until 86.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker's... And then the wife was like 30 and pretty. So anyway.
I mean, he was a pro ball player. Uecker was slinging dick.
Bro, the worst player. They literally said they kept him on the team because he made everybody laugh.
Yeah.
They're like, he sucks, but he's funny. Fuck it.
Yeah, I tell people at work that all the time. It doesn't even matter if I do any work. I'm great for morale around here. I'm a good time.
Okay, so Bob Uecker looks at this kid and he's like, son, you're joining a band called the Young Cannibals. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, it's a little upsetting. And they come in and they're nerds. They're like an early Beatles like fucking tribute band with suits and ties and shit. And their last name are the Young Brothers. And he's like, oh, it's kind of funny. Their last name's Young and they're cannibals. I get it. And now the son's like, oh, they're not cool. Like, you want to be in Motley fucking Crue or something? And so he's pretty upset about it, right?
I'm going to let all the people out there in the world know a little secret. Before any of us got in a band, we were kind of fucking nerds. And we kind of still are.
I was a nerd in grade school.
You're a grown-ass man with wrestling and Star Wars memorabilia.
I have a midlife crisis I'm navigating.
And we are enabling it.
You are kind of enabling all this.
You're an enabler.
Dude, you want to hear how much of a midlife crisis I'm going through? I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I didn't work yesterday. Do you know why I didn't work yesterday? Because Deadpool came out. So I went to the theater with a myriad of my fucking friends and watched Deadpool as we bought cups with Deadpool's face on it. I get done watching Deadpool. I get Chinese food. I then get in my Corvette and drove around for 2 fucking hours this night, which was awesome, and came home and climbed in my hot tub, which was also pretty fucking awesome, and then I went to bed. So it's like, this is midlifecrisis.com.
Define me which part of the story you just told qualifies as crisis. Because it sounds like the best fucking day ever.
It was but no, if you're 18, that's the greatest day ever. When you're this close to 50, what are you doing? The fuck are you doing? You're not raising anything.
Also, I don't want to destroy your fucking little vibe here, but your midlife was like 15 years ago, so I don't know what you're dealing with right now.
What do you mean? How old are you? You said you're living forever. You think I can't make it to 100?
No, you can't.
You don't know.
I'm indestructible. You're not.
I don't know. I fall off buildings and bounce. You don't do that.
You don't know that. I've never fallen off a building. Yes, I have.
I've definitely fallen off many. And nothing ever happens. Ever. I like broke a nail once. It's like, fuck my nail.
None of you are going to outlast me. None of you.
Mark your words. I hope the fuck I die Thursday. I won't.
I died Thursday.
I won't. That's the irony. Ever since the tragedy of my 20s, I've been ready to check out the whole time. That's the irony. So I'm going to be here forever. Like, that's God's joke.
You can't die on a Thursday. I'd have to do the show by myself the next day.
Put all the guitars
Well,
in half mass.
I'd be there too, you know.
What the fuck?
Most likely.
I would be too. So you're not doing it by yourself.
Yeah, you're not alone in this.
I don't think you guys know how to start the machinery.
I have not a clue. It would be a rough 24 hours.
Well, you two then.
There'd be a strong learning curve. Like, I don't know how any of this shit works.
No. And then Samantha's like, I think I'm just going to stay here for a while, because who knows? And then she'll just live here and start paying the mortgage.
Bringing in cats.
Oh, well, there's what I was.
Your house would be filled with cats.
Don't say things like that. Oh my God. I would haunt everyone. Everyone.
It would just smell like hairballs and urine.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Samantha's just down the path of becoming the crazy cat lady of the day. Who's that? Throwing cats at people.
Do you remember in the 80s when the local news would cover a hoarding house when somebody broke into it?
Yeah.
It's the 80s. I'm a little kid. I'm like 9. Maybe I'm 8. And around the corner from my grandmother's house, which was 4 blocks away from my fucking house, they found a house, a row home, a little tiny row home with 76 cats.
Oh,
Nice.
And it was just shit and piss to the ceiling. And there was like people with masks and like fucking heavy duty suits. And it was so upsetting. We're like, oh my God, it's right there.
Yeah.
Like, it's right there.
Little did you know there was a pedophile 2 blocks away, because they didn't have that on the internet then.
When you had your son, did you check the list and stuff?
Yeah.
I never checked the list.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when I had the kid here, man, I wanted to know where the fuck he...
Check the list.
I wanted to know where he was at all time. Like, you know...
Not for a very long time, but...
What do you mean?
Well, he was 6 feet tall when he was 12.
Was he that big?
Yeah. He's tall, and he got there early.
I was 14 when I was 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's such a nice kid.
Thank you. I had nothing to do with it.
We know. We've met your wife.
I know you know.
Who, by the way, told me she's not mad at me.
Oh, so you squashed
She was shit canned.
She wasn't.
She was.
So she is mad at me?
I don't know.
I don't think there's anyone.
I'm unaware of the conversation.
She said you're crazy and you're fucking with me.
Fire Pants
I'm
said,
not.
hey, what did I miss about me? A lot. You're going to live in this house with cats.
Yeah. Smelly, urine-filled cat.
The theory is I die next Thursday, and then you move in here and don't tell anyone and just fill the house with
Don't
cats.
tell me, though.
Well, yeah, you
So that's fine.
got to help her carry the cats in.
I don't fuck with cats. I do not.
I
fuck
support
with
that.
cats.
I don't really like
They're
cats.
shady motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I don't like it. You can't hear them.
I feel like they're plotting on you.
Fuck off.
They're
Yeah.
always plotting.
You know how I
Oh,
keep
come on.
marrying crazy? I love me a cat.
Do you?
I do.
love cats.
You have one.
Why?
I had
Ross
everything.
got that one on his fucking banister.
I've
Yeah,
had
it looks like fucking Hitler.
It does. Did you see it?
Yes.
I've had everything.
Can you openly start referring to it as Adolf?
I am.
That's not even a bad name.
You're Adolf.
I love that name.
I don't love that
Adolf
name.
Hitler.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my friend, his dad was a police officer, a detective, right? And he worked in sex crimes, which was all fucked up and weird.
Yeah, I would. Dude, that would fuck you up.
He had a fucking hot dog named Adolf. And I remember thinking, even in the 80s, I'm like, that's a little fucked up there, detective. Like, you might be a bad person.
Fire Pants said, I prefer dogs. She goes, but I will bring Tony Soprano. That fucking cat's fat as fuck.
I like that cat.
The cat's fat as fuck. That's terrible.
She said he's been sleeping in the bathtub for 2 days.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he's sick, obviously.
Wow.
Probably heart condition.
Give it up, Ron. It's time to go.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's already after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you're behind us.
Hey, Ron, I don't want to say that you're developing an alcohol problem.
I think it's already developed. I think Ron has had an alcohol problem long before he came on this program and started
Ron's had
drinking with
makeup
me.
for the last 2 weeks.
When I met Ron, he was sober.
Well, Ron realized the error of his fucking ways, and here you are, still sober, dipshit.
That's hurtful.
I call him as I see him.
Dipshit? That's the fucking vernacular at hand?
I was in the midst of doing something already. Fuckface?
No, but it's just disrespectful. You should. I respect the fact that you're killing yourself.
You're gonna call it dipshit.
He called me a dipshit.
Oh, yeah, that's not nice.
Well, none of us are getting out alive, and I'm going to have more fun while I am.
I have a lot of fucking
Cheers
fun.
to that.
A lot of psychopaths, too. Texting, calling.
Recyclables. We're not going down that path.
She's
No.
trying. Lord knows.
I got to tell you, you put me on a mission on Saturday.
You want to discuss it?
We can. I'll let you start.
But you didn't follow anything up. What mission? You didn't finish it?
I was blackout drunk. I don't remember any of the words I said.
So you don't remember it, but you remember it.
I know it happened, but I can't remember the particulars.
Okay, enlighten me.
All right, Ron. Here's
I wasn't there either.
the nitty gritty, Ron.
Enlighten the listeners.
It's very gritty.
One of the people who participated in the wrestling, actually, several of the people who participated in the wrestling were at Bar 13
They did attend the event.
on Saturday. And we didn't know some of them were going to be there. There was like, oh, hey, you're here. I deduced in my dipshit sober brain, there you go, that perhaps one of the athletes was there romantically with a butch-looking little tiny lady.
I was curious why they were together.
It looked very much like a date. The athlete in question was dressed very demure, and the other one was like, hey, what's up? Like little dude, you know?
Do I know that person?
Yeah.
The demure, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. We're not allowed to say. We've been sworn to secrecy.
Not saying.
So, but shockingly demure, because she's not demure. That's not her thing, right? So I'm like, that's a nice dress, you know? A little much for Bar 13. And so I say to Dave, I'm like, hey, man, you think they're like on a date, like a date? And he's like, yeah, I'm getting that vibe, dude.
I was also halfway in the bag.
So was the other person kind of like this, like total masculine, like
Attempted, 4 foot tall, weighing 90 pounds. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're going to be a dude, be a fucking dude. But had a dude's haircut, very charming, very nice.
Do you remember the group of skateboarders that hung out at your local mall in 1993?
Yes.
That.
Okay.
But 30,
Oh, okay.
At least.
at least, right? Probably older.
But nice though. Like,
Very nice.
Oh, personal as shit, super cool, super fun. I got into some real shenanigans, and she was on board with all of it and played along very well.
Somebody associated with Meat Plow, I wonder if it was Mel, was walking by, or he was going to be at the food truck. The crow's here, by the way. Anyway, so I say, hey, why don't you two come on the program and do that lady stuff on the couch behind Dave's right shoulder there. And that way you're behind the wall, so we don't actually see it. And we'll do like a play-by-play. And then we will interview the one doing the Munchhausen
right.
on the program after. And the talent can just vanish into the background, you know, not to disrespect. And of course, the talent is like, no. She didn't say no, but she didn't like it, right?
Okay.
And then I got out of her later that it would not be the first time such things have happened in her life, not with that person. So that's cool. So we're not driving people to homosexuality, it turns out. And then
Actually, continue.
so then Dave and I are talking, and Dave's like, that's a great idea. We should do that. Right? So,
He's a guy at this point,
and
right?
it's weird because in the video that I took, you can't tell he's drunk, but if you're this close to him, the crazy eyes are there that are never there when you're sober.
Yeah.
You're a very smart gentleman.
Is that the video you sent?
Oh, yeah.
Where he kind of turned it? I didn't think you were drunk, to be quite honest.
You can't
Blackout
tell.
drunk.
You can't
Blackout
tell.
drunk.
But I could tell. And all of a sudden the hair went like it was really weird. It was kind of like in Jekyll and Hyde together again, when the guy just does the cocaine and his hair does this. And I was like, oh my God, Dave's in like full tilt boogie. So I posted that on Instagram, by the way, that story. So now it's a negotiation. Well, Dave has a wife. So he goes back into the venue to talk to his wife. And then who shows up? The other part of the fucking equation, the little skater person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you want to come on the program? And at this point, Mel goes, wait, you guys do like Howard Stern type shit on your program? And I'm like,
Yes.
sometimes. Because I think he was like looking down at us like, hey, man. I'm like, I don't know, I'm scummy. So
We are.
anyway. Now I sent Carl to find Dave because they're both here. Dave comes out, hair gloriously blowing in the wind. And then he begins to interview the Munch person. And hijinks ensued. You want to take this over?
I believe you're going to have to correct some of the details because I remember very few of them. Because I was,
I saw.
I want you to know that evening ended with my lovely wife looking me right in the face and saying, it's time for you to go.
Then you know it's time.
Oh yeah, I was done.
Wifey ain't playing that.
I don't know whether it was you or whether I conjured this idea in my own brain. But
Johnny Mac said good morning, everyone.
hello from the evil empire. Somehow I got the idea that I had to sell this thing to these people. I had to sell this event, and I was in full-on negotiation mode.
Always be selling. Always be closing.
Maybe soon.
I don't know if this was brought on by you.
It wasn't me,
or whether
motherfucker.
I just decided.
I was stern and quiet, and you did all the talking.
I know I did, and I feel like I talked for a long time.
It was about 45 minutes.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Jesus.
And I filmed 90 seconds of it, but it was about 45 minutes.
In my head,
No one said no, by the way. Can't stress that enough.
That's a plus.
in my head, I feel like I was making educated, intelligent arguments
You
to
were.
my point.
But remember, the other person was just as drunk as you.
Patty said good morning.
Oh, Patty, tune out, darling. Run. Run.
Run far and
This is
fast.
not the
It may not
day.
be the story you want to hear.
Abort. Abort.
So, yeah, I don't know what I said at all for those 45 minutes. I couldn't tell you one word I said to these people. Not a one.
It was a
You didn't
thing.
get a no.
I don't know.
We didn't get a no.
Contact information from the munch.
We don't need that.
I wonder if they are listening.
They are
Haven't
not.
chimed in.
They are not. It's the getting them here at that time of the day is the issue.
Gotcha, yeah.
It was, yeah, wow. Don't know how it went down. I have no answers.
I have no answers.
I was hoping you could shed more light on some of my.
I mean, I was there. I did punch out though. I left eventually.
Yes.
Did Nurse Ratchet remember anything? Like, did she
Bone sober, so she knows everything, and she heard all of it.
And Carl.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Carl. He's
Fucking
the
Carl.
fucking best. Love Carl.
I don't know. I don't even remember what I said, but I said something, and Carl damn near fell off the picnic bench laughing at whatever I spit. I don't remember what it was, but I thought he was going to piss his pants.
Mistakes were made.
I don't feel like any mistakes were made. I stand by my decision to do what I did that night.
Simpson. I stand by my story.
I'm from Jamaica.
Right near the beach,
Lord of
boy.
mercy.
What am I saying?
Bye.
So do we have, so for the talent next year,
What's next year?
well, meaning like the Pringle chick, she's out of the, like.
Well, it's this year now. This is the
Well, that's what
year.
I'm saying. Like, so she's out though completely.
Well, she's like happily relationship. We'll never
Oh,
see
she
her
is,
again.
okay.
No, we can't have that.
Oh, who cares? Good for you. And then we had somebody else signed on to be Pringles 2024, and then she kind of backed out. Although I think I'll get her back in, I think.
Reel him back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just give me a few drinks. I'll talk to him.
I'll text you.
I'll sell that.
Well, and that's the thing. You've definitely run that together before, so it wouldn't be
I
a
don't know
thing.
how I did it. And again, you sent the video, and I'm like, I was like cringing. Like, should I watch this?
It's not that bad. I edited it.
I don't know what kind of shape
You
I
did
was
not
in.
get drunk, though.
That's the thing.
did
You
not.
didn't. I edited it. I did everything right. You couldn't tell.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm sure there were moments where I looked fucking banged up.
Dude,
That
if
is-
you were sitting there, he looked like a different person. And then for some reason, the camera didn't pick it up. Which is why you're demonic. We know. It's like a thing.
Hello.
Holy water's right there.
Keep it there.
Mm-hmm. We are literally an hour into the program. And
We've
have
only
covered,
talked one bit.
I barely glanced over one topic.
we talked about the 5 greatest rappers of all time. Dylon, and Dylon.
Michael Gregory said, sorry, I had a poop break. Did I miss the part where Ron voted MC Scat Cat as his favorite rapper?
All right, do me a favor and look this up. When Paul Abdul tours, who does the MC Scat Cat part? Because some comedian was like, yo, I want to be MC Scat Cat every night on your tour.
Yeah.
MC Scat Cat, who is obviously a real rapper. Remember when she made that video with Keanu Reeves called Rush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a remake of fucking that film that I can't think of. 2 giant crows. Look, Ron.
It's the Black Crows.
Hi, crows. Dude, they were gone for a while. They're all back though.
The Black Crows?
Yeah, they stopped eating here.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the band.
They were gone for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This just says it was animated by members of the Disney animation team, but under the direction of Chris Bailey. That's all it says for that.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Who is MC
I wanna know who it
Scat?
was.
Yeah.
Somebody had to do it.
Yeah. Let me
Who is MC Scat Cat?
I'm curious. Because, like,
Nowadays, when you hear the name MC Scat,
I got a picture of the real guy, but they won't give me his fucking name.
That's what I have.
I got his picture though.
Yeah, but when you hear that name nowadays, you're thinking of a cat that's taking a shit on your face.
that's what you're into?
Michael Patterson.
Is that who it is?
There you go.
Yeah. Voiced by Derek Stevens is the voice. I'm so sorry. Derek Stevens.
Firepan said, haha, I always thought that song said hush, hush. And Johnny,
The title's Rush Rush.
I know.
Yeah,
Johnny
it is.
Mac said, my vote is for Poochie.
Nice.
Poochie died on his way back to his home planet.
Oh my God! Remember?
Poochie was an alien?
Oh my God! Was it Homer's voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Homer, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Poochie.
Until he demanded that they do other things with Poochie, and then they just beamed him out of the show with like
Beep.
one of those like clear like solenoid like
All right.
beamed him up.
I need everybody's opinion, and then we'll move on. Joe Biden steps out of the presidential race. Now, I want to say something as a precursor. I listened to the Anthony Cumia podcast, okay? He said on Thursday, mark my words, listeners, before I come back here Monday, Joe Biden will no longer be the candidate. And I'm like, he's fucking crazy. And then I saw our friend Cobalt Zero, because he was working on a guitar for me, which you may have saw the picture
I
of.
did. It looks lovely. By the
Thank
way.
you. And I said to him, hey, man, you're a conspiracy guy. He's like, I don't know if Monday's going to be the day. And Sunday fucking night, band practice ends. I go across street to help fucking Lee hang a television, and Tiffany fucking breaking news fucking texts me. Now, one more thing, and then I'll shut the fuck up, okay? They go on the Joe Rogan comes up, and he's talking. He has Jamie run the official fucking words. Remember he called in on the phone? Did you see that?
No.
He called the Democratic National Convention or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
And it's a phone thing, and it's an interview, and it's like on speaker, and they ran it through AI software, and it's 99% sure it was AI generated.
Yeah.
Then they took that snippet of time from the Joe Rogan podcast and ran it through the same software, and it was a 2% chance it was AI generated. So if you listen to his official, like I'm stepping down speech,
Yeah.
it don't fucking sound like him. Kind of sounds like him,
But it's not.
but it's not. And discuss.
Go for it,
Okay.
Ron. Take it away.
All right. Now, I was hearing rumors of this all weekend before, like leading up to Sunday. Somebody on Instagram was saying that, and then I get a text from a friend of mine, and he sent me a pic of and it looked like San Fran Chronicle headline on this was on Friday, and a pic of Biden's going to be stepping down this weekend. I go to click it open, and it's a naked black guy with his dick hanging out.
Nice.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
That guy's dead.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's sad.
No, but
But his dick lives on.
yes.
Forever.
In Ron's phone.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn it, you motherfucker. But yeah, I mean,
Like, once I finished, I was really offended. I put my dick away and I was like, yo, bro, I can't jerk off here. I'm at work.
Trevor said, what up, team?
Hello!
What's up?
Hello, Trevor.
But I mean, it was clear once that debate happened, everybody wanted him out of the fucking race.
I think
you
the
know?
pew pew ear thing is the problem.
No. Yeah. I suspect.
Why do you suspect not?
I suspect that all of this was planned months ago.
I'm sure it was, yeah.
All right, can I ask a question?
Months ago.
No.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Here's why I don't know if that makes any sense. Had they done it months ago, they would have got a stronger candidate to get all that money for the fucking for the running. Like, no one likes this Harris chick. Like, no one likes her. They don't. She hasn't done anything.
It turns out people do like her.
Well, I hear you, but do they?
Well,
Yeah,
Netflix
seems that
must-
way.
Because they gave her $7 million through Netflix.
The stupidest of the clam population out there. Because they have the same genitalia, so immediately she's the person.
I have no comment
Why?
because I'm still dating.
Well, I don't give a fuck. How about that?
I need to have some of those open in my favor. Just some.
Let's just say you've heard a Democrat. What do you want me to do?
I don't vote. They can fuck right off.
I'm donating $5 right now to the Vex and Dave presidency.
There you go.
Here's
I'll definitely hit the money. Here's the thing.
Strats.
Actually, you should give it to Dave because he bought the shirts. But I fucking... yeah.
Here's my shiny $5 that's going to the campaign fund.
Throw the bowl.
Throw it in the bowl.
Trevor said she was Montel Williams' side piece.
She
That's
was.
the thing.
She sucked Montel Williams' dick so hard to give him MS. That's like she can give head. She can suck
look,
dick.
If nothing else here, we're journalists with integrity. And
Integrity.
if we say on this program that Kamala Harris sucked Montel Williams' dick so hard that it gave him fucking MS, it has to be true.
It has to be true.
Obvious.
We wouldn't lie.
Why would we?
What's our motivation?
What's
Ron?
the game, people?
MS.
I mean, no. 'Cause
I had an African American woman once give me oral pleasure so well, a muscle got pulled in my neck.
Damn.
And it hurt for weeks, and it was worth it.
Johnny Mac said MS equates to master soccer. Jesus.
He might have just won quote of the week.
Also, you're married to
Screenshot.
that guy.
I know.
Anyway, back to the point at hand. I think this plan was all laid out months ago.
I don't agree. Gavin Newsom would be the guy if they really wanted to, like months ago. He'd be the
If
guy.
they had done it months ago, yes, he would have been. You know why? Because if they had done it months ago, there would have been a primary election with the DNC. If you let it go long enough, there doesn't.
Oh, thanks. Angie said I just spit my coffee, JM.
That you're onto something.
No shit.
Why are you gonna be a dick to me? I give you fucking credit. Not yet. A motherfucker talk. Now you're offensive. You called me a dipshit earlier because I'm sober. That's fine. And now it's no shit land. Go ahead. You do you. I'll sit here.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, just to say shit on the air. But look, months ago, they would have had to have a primary. Now, the DNC can do exactly what they did the last election in a different way, okay? Biden should have never won the primary
Facts.
last time, all right? He got pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed by the DNC so hard that that's what happened because they wanted their little puppet. Well, they got their little puppet, and then he went off the fucking rails because he was batshit fucking crazy. Right? Then they were like, well, what do we do about this? Do we have another primary? No, because God knows who the stupid people out there that support the DNC would ever possibly vote for. Oh, my God, what are you going to do? Let's go and just ride it out. And if we just ride it out, then it'll be too late to have an election of the Democratic Party. We'll just have to pick whoever the fuck we choose.
When did the caucuses end? I don't know this answer definitively. When did the caucuses end?
Long
Because
before all this happened,
What?
they knew he was
all
fucking
right, he's talking
months
over us.
ago.
I can't hear anything. What
Where
is
did
the caucuses?
All right, can you spell it?
CAUC. When did all of the?
Caucuses.
I'll just look it
The
up.
caucuses.
When did the U.S. caucuses end? When did the U.S. caucuses end in 2024?
It's all political theater, dude. None of it is what you see. It's all bullshit, dude.
They're all a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
What is, like state by state?
it is state by state.
What are we going with?
Event calendar for the caucuses. Dude, there's still a caucus.
Oh.
There's still a caucus in 4 fucking days. Then there's a couple in August. That's the thing. It's not over yet.
So this is like never ending.
Nothing
This
is over.
So they didn't make it far enough.
They did.
I mean, majority are done. Dave is not wrong. Majority of the caucuses. Go ahead, darling.
John Quimby said cock ass is.
Fucking cocky ass.
You know what? Fuck Tenacious D.
I support that.
Like you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want in a foreign country, no less.
Yeah.
And fucking Jack Black's like, no, I'm breaking up the band. He might be a cunt,
Well, you got that Disney money now.
bro. I saw Deadpool yesterday, and there's some giant fucking movie. I don't know what it's called. And he's the voice in one of the characters.
Yeah.
It's a live action film,
Yeah.
but then there's a character that's like animated in it or some shit, and he is the voice. And I was like,
Is it like Cool World?
something. I don't fucking know.
Borderlands.
Remember how awesome Cool World was?
It wasn't awesome.
No, it's terrible.
Do you
It was
guys
hot garbage?
remember the fucking Brad Pitt movie where he had the giant blonde top hat thing with the fucking... Do you know what I'm talking about?
Cool World.
Is that Cool World?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's a live action and animation.
I
right?
thought the Cool World... Is that where he fucks the chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Kim Basinger.
He
Her
ch-
name's Hollywood in the movie.
but he had a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Just a fun fact, Deadpool and Wolverine made 35 to 40 mil on their opening day.
And that wasn't even mass release yet.
That's
That
not
was
even-
just like
That's not even a fucking weekend.
Dude,
today's the official release.
they were rocking dual theaters yesterday simultaneously. I bought Fire Pants the wrong ticket in the wrong theater because they were running simultaneous. But the lady fixed it. The non-binary person at the front desk, and they definitely
Were
fucking
the
were.
cups expensive?
Yeah.
They were.
It's like $40 or something.
Oh,
I didn't-
fuck you.
No. It was a gift for someone. It wasn't mine. I don't give a fuck. I'll buy it for you.
No, fuck them.
I mean, yeah, it's cool though. Dude, to see Wolverine in the fucking outfit for real, the whole movie. Like, it wasn't that he's the whole fucking movie. The whole movie. It was pretty fucking great, dude. And then he explained why he wears the outfit, and it's like, it was a fucking great movie. It's so great. I'd watch it again and again. It's better than Cats.
Like the film Cats?
For the Broadway play.
You didn't get it.
You didn't.
Did you get it?
I kind of got it.
You didn't get it. Where's it
got it.
from, motherfucker? I
wanna
want to
say it's
see
the-
it again and again. It's better than Cats.
Oh, that's the film festival.
Yes.
No?
I'm really old. You're old though too.
Yeah.
In the 80s, there was a short-lived sketch on Saturday Night Live where I think John Lovitz plays a hypnotist.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he would just hypnotize the entire audience to when they walked out to get filmed. Be like, it was so good. It was better than Cats. I want to see it again and again. And that's all the show was his hypnotizing these
That's
people
awesome.
to say
we
this
were in the
shit.
same ballpark with John Lovitz, though.
Yeah.
He didn't say John Lovitz.
Well, yes, he
But the episode I mentioned is John Lovett's special guest as the critic.
Yes.
Ah.
So we're,
But it's like, it's so bad. And as an 8-year-old kid or 10-year-old kid, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. It's better than Cats. We want to see it again and again. It's fucking good. Saturday Night Live.
My favorite part of that Simpsons episode with John Lovitz is when Bart and Lisa trick him into telling Patty and Selma that MacGyver's gay.
yes.
Who's gay? He's like, MacGyver. And the next scene is him hanging up by a flagpole by his underwear.
All right, we're done with Biden?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you want to be, I mean, look,
I've been done with him for a while.
so has the DNC.
Did anybody see the footage of him going on TV the other night?
No.
It wasn't even the White House. It was the set that looks like the White House.
Yeah.
Do you know why they do that? I found this out. If somebody goes into the White House, Ron, there's a legal record, right?
Yeah.
But if you do a set that looks like the Oval Office that has all lights in the ceiling and shit, there's no record of who's there pumping them full of drugs, feeding them information, none of that. So they made a set a mile away from the White House that looks like the White House.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Political theater. As I said, it's all a farce.
Look, Steve, acting.
Acting. Grand gestures.
Grand gestures.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
don't
next.
even think the assassination attempt is real. I think that's stage 2.
A lot of people say that. All right, I thought the same thing until the guy behind him died. A regular guy, too. The assassin dying, I'll give you that one, right?
Did you know this guy beforehand? Did you know his family?
No.
No.
And I'm from PA.
It's not that hard for the government to make up a person, dude.
Exactly.
So the fire chief's not real?
I mean, he could be, but
What's
is
Trump's
well,
fucking name?
There is some fishy stuff going on
the
there.
fire chief really dead?
No.
How much family does he have other than his wife and kids? Did they just get paid and relocated and never say a thing about it ever again? Who
How do you
knows?
not say something?
Maybe they're living in Hawaii with $10 million in the bank to shut the fuck up and pretend to be a dead person.
I would have taken that deal.
Facts.
Local roofer gets shot at Trump rally.
Exactly my point.
Local
sir.
musician gone forever.
Right? And you're the guy. You're the guy.
No family.
Yeah. You're just gone.
Here's why I think it was all like staged. The kid was in a video for
BlackRock.
BlackRock CEO is under consideration to be Trump's Treasury Secretary. So there's some fishiness going on there.
All right,
Yes,
definitively, I'm gonna say. I'm just asking. I don't want anything else. Who's winning the election in November?
Trump.
What about you?
Right now, I'm gonna say Harris because it gave the DNC a little boost there. So
I think she has no chance.
I think they're more fucked now than they were before. What about you?
well, the RNC's all scrambling now how to attack her.
Are you making a joke? She's the border czar. Did you go to the border? Here's the thing. Has she gone to the border? That's it. That's it. You lose. There's not a billion, millions of people walking into the country. I'm not even offended by it personally.
7.5 million and 1.5
She
are not accounted.
is the fucking border czar. She's the border czar. Then they asked her on TV, Ron, have you been to the border? You know what she said? What her fucking answer was? Well, I've never been to Europe. Bitch, I didn't ask you about Europe. Yeah. She's fucked, bro. She's the F-U-C-K-E-T. And I remember, and no one else does because they have no memory, her calling Joe Biden a racist in 2019.
That was the last truthful thing she said.
In 2019, she called him a racist.
That was true.
Yes, he is in fact a racist. And a homophobe.
Fuck them faggots. No? We're talking, okay.
Dude, do you understand that until he was tapped as the vice president in 2012, he was one of the country's staunchest advocates for not passing legalization of gay marriage.
Who are you telling? Fuck that. Remember in 1984 when he got on television, he said, I have 2 degrees. And they looked it up and he doesn't have 2 degrees?
No, and he barely has 1.
Thank you. I have 2 degrees. And they're like, Senator Biden,
you don't.
You don't. Yes, I do. But there was no internet back then. Yeah. So you had to call the college.
So, yeah, F that guy. F her.
Dude, you really think she's going to win? You believe that?
I believe she has a chance.
You're out of your fucking mind. I don't care who wins, but the fucking pew pew guy with the ear, he's got this on lock.
He didn't really get shot.
I agree. It doesn't look like it to me. I don't know.
And then
do you realize what a 1 in a trillion chance it is to have somebody fire a bullet at you, and whether they say it was a piece of glass or the bullet or whatever the fuck it was, to just nick your ear?
Yes, I have. Yes, I understand the mathematics of it.
Compared to,
I agreed, Dave. I just said I agreed.
Now, compared to those odds, if you were going to stage an assassination attempt where someone was wounded, what would be one of the easiest places to do underneath that orange mop of fucking fraudulent hair and your stupid red hat?
All you had to do, like, hold his ear and hold like a blood pack.
Right?
Boom.
Yeah, Ron knows about fake blood.
Yeah.
So do you.
Ask any pro wrestler.
Motherfucker, none of that's fake blood. You know that, right? They
Who said Trump's is?
You think he bladed his ear?
You don't see.
You think he bladed his ear?
He probably did. You know, like
I stopped.
I know you did. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
Captain, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. So Johnny Mac said we're going to be fucked either way. It just depends to what degree of fucked we're going to be. Michael Gregory said business and corporate interests want Harris. Jim Cramer was praising her on TV. John Quimby said Jack Black is the hugest cop ass.
All right, I just want energy independence again. And you know how to do that? You just turn on the pipeline. It's already there. It's already there. Just turn it back on. If Harris said she'd turn on the fucking pipeline, I'd throw my support to Harris. I just want energy independence. $6 a gallon? $6? $6 a gallon. It was fucking $2.50 when that guy was in office.
So, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Something happened.
No.
Is that an on-air discussion or no?
No, it's beautiful.
Do you love that?
I do.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
Woo! I think of Bette Midler every time I hear that.
Beaches.
Well, you should.
It's such a good. No, it's not from that though. That's the thing. Look it up. That song is not from Beaches.
All right, hold
I
on.
thought it was.
I didn't know.
John Quimby said, like Johnny Mac said, we're fucked regardless. I'd just rather spend $2.50 on a gallon of milk. Johnny Mac did thumbs up.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Wind Beneath My Wings. What year was it released?
It's really at this point just a question of which hole you prefer to get fucked in.
As Dice would say, I do the fucking.
1988.
So it is Beaches.
We do the
Yeah.
fucking.
Really? It's an original song for Beaches. Motherfucker. I was under the impression that
I
it was.
actually kind of knew something, because didn't I say Beaches?
I really thought it was
You
older.
did.
You did. I do like Beaches.
For once, I actually got something.
Remember Stella?
Stella.
No, that the movie
Not
Stella.
from Street Corps Named Desire.
So that's the next movie after Beaches.
How about The Rose? That's a good fucking movie.
Some love. It is a river that drowns the tender reed. I don't know the rest of the words.
Some say love. Right. Hold on. Do you guys remember Falling Down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Absolutely.
I understand it more every day.
Remember the Nazi guy who was a piece of shit, the bald guy?
This was used. You know how many kikes this must have killed? I'm like, what does that mean? That was like 7. And then someone had to explain to me that it was a derogatory term
You-
Reverend
used.
Forrest was his name.
You weren't 7, by the way.
When did Falling Down with Michael Douglas come out?
94.
So you, what, like?
You don't think it came out in 94?
All right, hold
I mean, I hesitate to question you on these things.
It might be 93, but it's 94.
What are we saying?
The
Falling
Falling
Down.
Down release date.
No, I know that. So what were you saying?
I just said 93 or 94.
I feel like I wasn't in high school yet. I wasn't in high school yet.
I didn't say you were in high school. You weren't fucking 7.
No, I was 12.
Yeah, big fucking difference. You could jerk off at 12.
And I was.
And you were. So 7, you're like, I'm a dick. 12, you're like, hey, I'm a dick. Fuck it. All right. That guy is the love interest in The Rose.
No.
Yes!
No.
Remember when she picked up the random dude and we're just hanging out with this guy on the road?
I have to go watch this now.
No, it's him. It's him. This was used, man. That's him. And he's
This was used.
he's the chef in Apocalypse Now.
Oh my no.
Except he was.
I
You can look it all up right now.
mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but that hurts my brain a little.
So the
bit.
guy,
Apocalypse Now, yeah.
yeah, the guy with the mustache, the chef,
Yeah.
that's him. He's the love interest in The Rose. And then doesn't work for like 10 fucking years. And then he's in Falling Down in the creepiest fucking role imaginable. I mean, it wasn't as bad as the rape guys who were in fucking Pulp Fiction.
That's pretty bad.
You never saw that fucking guy again. The fat one, you never saw him again. The other rape,
bought himself a couple of flies.
but the raper, Zed is in fucking The Usual Suspects.
He's in a bunch of shit.
He's in The Mask or Son of the Mask or whatever.
He is, yeah, Usual Suspects. He's Redfoot.
Redfoot. He's Redfoot, and then he's
I
Zed.
love that movie.
Yeah, it's a pretty great
And
movie.
the Nazi guy died June 23rd, 2023 at the age of 86.
80 fucking 6.
He had a good run for a Nazi.
So hold on. He was 66 when he was in Falling Down? That can't be right.
I'm looking
No,
right
that's
at it. It says
incorrect.
Frederick Forrest.
46. It was 46. Yeah, man, that's better. That's better. No, Falling Down's 30 years.
Yeah.
93.
So 50, 56, right? Or somewhere around there.
How old was he when he died again?
86.
So 56.
Yeah.
Okay. That's old enough.
Instead of 40. Yeah, right? This was
46
huge.
I would have bought.
Yeah.
It would have made sense because that's about what
Pushing
Michael...
60s a little.
And he was pushing 60. But then before that, it's only fucking 15 years before that he's in the fucking Rose.
That's,
You gotta watch that movie. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna watch it.
And she said if they didn't kill her off, she'd have done sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel.
Such a good movie.
Janis Joplin, baby. Oh my god, it's so creepy. She got banged on the fucking 50-yard line by the whole team. Remember that? Oh,
hey,
that's a lady. All right.
Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Singer, I can't say the name. Aresi Sasaki,
Not a clue.
35 years old, dead on stage after being electrocuted when he hugged a wet concert goer.
That's fucked up. That's fucked me up a little bit.
How did you get electrocuted hugging a person?
Was he holding? He probably was holding his mic like a dumbass.
The guitar, holding the fucking guitar, and the guitar is live, right? And if it's plugged in directly and not wireless, when she hugged him,
I hope you guys never do that on the stage.
What?
With the Sasaki guy.
number one, it's not a bad way to go.
I think it's the best way to go.
Oh no, blowjob, best way to go. Now my jaws might lock up, but I'm gonna finish.
I support you. All right, not best way to go. Let me rephrase that. I can't think of too many better places.
Like Lemmy didn't die on stage. Got real fucking close though, because I saw that shit. He was there. Oh, real fucking close, bro.
Good.
Dude, a skeleton with a hat and a bass.
Oh.
To the point where a guy who never spoke into the fucking microphone for 35 years had to be like, oh, let them don't feel so well. I'll do the talking tonight.
I mean, that's a thing. Sometimes that has to happen.
And then
You never let Sam do the talking?
It was like a week or two after off the tour.
No, look at his the incredulous look on his face. No.
Can you imagine what his voice sounds like? Think about it for 1 second. Do you know what Sam's voice sounds like? No one else does. Think about it. You know what your voice sounds like. We know what Ron's voice sounds like. We know what my voice sounds like.
Yeah.
Can you picture King Sam saying Monkey Boy Bill? Because you can.
I mean, I can.
You haven't heard that many syllables out of his mouth before.
Not in the microphone.
I mean, I can hear his voice. It's been 30 fucking years, but most people can't. The guy doesn't like to talk.
I see that. You can let Rich talk then.
Rich will have a microphone at the next show.
Oh, good.
We're finally doing Harmonies live.
Oh,
I'm
crap.
very excited. I'm very excited.
There you go. It takes a load off of you.
It does
It
not.
really doesn't at all.
You're
all.
my way. Shut the fuck up.
In fact, it makes it harder.
Doesn't it? Then you got Gary going, hey, Gary, woo! And you're like, Gary, this is his job. Gary. I know.
I make jokes, but they're not allowed to touch microphones.
Don't do that. So what do we think about our Yessie Sasaki?
I think you should discuss this further while I pee.
Like I said, I mean, he just had a guitar, microphone, and hugged the fan like a dumbass. Wow.
Have you ever sang with an ungrounded mic before and shocked yourself?
Oh yes, plenty of times. I've been in plenty of shitty venues.
But I'm talking about rehearsals back when I was a kid. I remember burning myself at rehearsal because you're not grounded. You don't know you're not fucking grounded, and you got the metal, the mic touching your hand. Like I've had it happen 1,000 times.
No,
Dude,
I've dealt with some shitty fucking mics.
The punk rock venues we've done,
Yes,
we didn't have monitors for the first 5 years. Remember that?
exactly.
What's a fucking monitor?
At the time we don't have monitors.
Well, we've graduated a little bit more. There's monitors now. Yeah. You getting ready for the Marry Fuck Kill? It's coming up.
I'm already ready.
I want to ask Ron's opinion. Should we add Charmed 1 week onto that?
Absolutely.
The ladies of Charmed?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be kind of nice.
I'm here next week, so.
Are you back?
Yeah.
Good.
Just don't Google their don't.
I don't even know who they are, some of them. I know 2 of them. But
Yeah, I know one of them's dead.
Well, wait. I didn't watch Charmed, right? But weren't they not mutually exclusive? There were 3, and then she got bitchy, and then the other chick.
John Quimby said, Vex, have you ever played at the Stone Pony?
No, I have not. Have you?
No, I haven't.
I have
I've
no.
been there.
I have no desire to. I'm not a Bruce
That's
Springsteen.
Asbury Park, right?
Yeah, it's so far.
Yeah, that's a hike.
No one's gonna go see us. No one knows us there. I did, however, play the Trocadero Theater.
Played at the Stone
Yeah.
Pony, did you?
No. No, I'm not good, so turns out. I don't
Dude,
play places like
John Quimby was so fucked up at the show he worked at the Trocadero Theater, he almost dropped a $3,000 Marshall. He picked it up and just went over it.
John Quimby.
And I had to grab it out of his arms. And then he got in my face like, you better respect me or my brother will kick your ass. And I was like, you're a puddle. Just put my stuff down, man. Fuck.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
John Quimby said, yowzers.
Yeah, and I remember all that shit.
Zoinks.
Final Spark, a Swiss company using lab-grown human brains called organoids to run computers.
Yeah.
That's just slavery with extra steps.
He's not lying. It
and I appreciate the Rick and Morty reference.
Yes.
There's a part of the fucking Wolverine movie that is out of Rick and Morty.
Oh.
It's like, I'm like watching it, I grab Lee's arm, I'm like, that's in fucking Rick and Morty. He's like, I know. And it's amazing. But we're going to leave that alone. We're not ruining anything.
I fell off the wagon on Rick and Morty.
Why?
I just did.
What, the new voices?
You can't tell anymore.
And then that season took like forever to come out.
They all do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I blew through every episode in the first 4 seasons. What are they on now? 7?
Yeah.
I think so.
they
Is
just finished 7.
3 the pinnacle?
Say,
I would have to look at the episode list.
That's Pickle Rick season.
Yeah.
It's a pretty great
Probably.
season.
That's a really great season.
Like, that might be the pinnacle.
But I don't know. No, because is it end of 4 or end of 5? What's the one that ends with the Citadel of Ricks and Evil Morty as the president?
Whatever that is.
I think I'm.
But
That's a glorious.
Did you watch the
story arc.
Did you watch the last season?
I did not. I just told you that.
No, you said you fell off. I didn't know you didn't watch
I
it.
said the last 2. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
In the last season, Evil Morty comes back finally, and it's not as good as the Citadel episode. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's a great episode.
It might be. All right. Did you see the one where Morty has the fucking thing where he can just redo things?
Yeah.
And then
no, that still happened.
No, and then he's on the plane fucking trip and he dies and the whole thing, but he doesn't die and they're crashing the mountains. You remember that one?
Yeah.
That's a pretty great episode because you get the girlfriend and
Yeah.
all this shit.
Love of his life.
Yeah.
And then it all just goes away.
And she just maces him or fucking pepper sprays him over and over
Yes.
and over and over. Good times.
Yeah, that one's like thought provoking. Like you'd like if
It like
you were-
hurts your heart.
If you were put into this situation, like how bad would you have fucked up your life?
I love how we discussed Final Spark Brains and we're on Rick and Morty for 5 minutes. Those poor brains.
That's the way this
Does
show
anybody
goes.
here not like Rick and Morty?
I like it.
Exactly.
I feel bad about the brains though.
Why?
They're training them where they torture them. If you don't do what they want you to do computation wise, they like shock it.
Yeah.
No, but it's like a living, it's a brain. If you fuck with the computer, I feel bad when they make the robots move boxes all day and then the one killed itself, remember?
Did you ever see the robot that's the art sculpture that cleans up after itself?
No.
Okay, so I'll find it. It's very hard to explain in the context if you haven't seen it.
Okay.
But it's an art piece, and it makes this robot. And the robot just sort of, it's just like an arm, and it just sort of moves however it wants to.
Okay.
And eventually, it starts leaking cooling fluid on this big platform. However, the robot is trained to clean up and recycle itself.
Okay.
However, when the first turned the robot on, it was just happily moving in whatever way it wanted to. And every once in a while, there was a drop of cooling fluid, and it would and recycle it and go back to its. Sorry, I didn't mean to do
I
that.
don't care.
The longer it ran,
Yeah.
the more it leaked. And there's video. It goes on for years. And it just moves faster and faster, and eventually its only life is cleaning up its own cooling fluid and moving faster and faster to stay alive. And it's really sad.
That's not that sad.
It really is if you watch it and look at the holes. It's fucked up. Like
They-
you feel bad for an inanimate machine.
They made a humanoid robot that looks like Ron, right? Height, weight, all that stuff. Is it
Obviously. Why, I mean,
Same haircut.
this is the peak male form. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
And they made it like unload boxes like Amazon style. And what did it work for 90 minutes? And then it decided, fuck this, and it suicided itself.
Yeah.
And it collapsed. And this is like a thing. This is real. Like,
Trevor said it's the saddest thing of all time. He said the robot cleans up its own leaking hydraulics.
Yeah. See, somebody else has seen it. It's fucked up, right, Trevor? It's fucked up.
wouldn't they just fix the leak?
The point is that it's not. It's supposed. That was the whole art piece. It was the whole
Oh,
experiment.
it's art.
Yeah, it was designed as an art piece.
When you said the word art, in my head, I thought the computer was going to start making its own like sculptures.
No.
I get
is
it.
the art piece, and it just it. I don't know.
Hitch in the field.
It really does. Like
Did
you
you-
feel fucking sad about it.
You're going to have to Google this young lady. I believe in the 1970s, a woman put herself in a room.
We talked about this on the show.
Because Shia LaBeouf did a version of it.
Okay.
That's why we talked about it. But this lady, did we talk about this already?
Early on in the iterations of
81 episodes ago?
Like 75, yes.
Okay. So they were like sexually assaulting her at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
There was like a gun with live ammunition in it, and like they were
pointed at-
The feral child that they stricken by fear of poor eyesight. Is that the same one?
Definitely
I
not.
have no idea.
This is a regular broad. I think she's a French chick. You know, a
Yes.
lot of pubes.
French artist in the 70s, probably giant bush.
Wasn't even the 70s. This was like
Her crotch looks like Fidel Castro eating a
Oh.
London broil.
her crotch may have been from the 70s.
It was when?
I think it was recent. Like,
No.
No,
within the past 10 years.
Shia LaBeouf did it in the past
Oh.
10 years.
But I think she did it too.
And he said he was sexually assaulted.
he's from Hollywood. He's used to it.
Amen. That guy's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, I think he's better now. Like he seems to be.
Bro,
I'm
he
probably
made
not, but-
he made a movie where he's a vato, right? And to be in character, you know how the machete has that giant
Yeah.
fucking, he got one of those pieces
Good for him.
on his torso for real. He went and got like 20 hours of tattooing to
That's
make
awesome.
a fucking vato.
I support that.
Dude, it's there's a thing.
I haven't heard his name in years though.
I
Until
mean,
today.
at least he did it for a reason. Like I just like to get a big chest tattoo for the fuck of doing it.
That's what he said. Vato.
Hey, Vato.
And he's not anything remotely Spanish. in any
No, not at
accent.
all. His name is Shia LaBeouf.
He's like the whitest white guy ever. He
I
just-
say it how I say it.
I didn't fucking ask you. I was just saying my thoughts out loud, but okay.
I thought you were correcting me.
Listen, just because you're wearing those David Letterman glasses, you got to calm down there.
I want to know what that dude's name is.
She could look that up, but she's mad at you now. And she's fine as the artist, right? Did you just forget about the artist situation?
No, the lady Blanche Monet.
She
Sounds
never.
French.
She was secretly kept locked in a small room by her parents.
No.
All
No,
these bitches are coming up here that they've all been locked in their room.
I didn't
She
say
wasn't
locked in a room.
Well, what did you say?
In an open room, in an art experiment, she sat still for like 12 hours or 20 hours or 6 hours, where the fuck it was,
With a bunch of weird objects and people could do whatever to her
on
body.
a table in front of her, and one of them was a loaded gun.
There was a knife and she had like cuts from the knife. And,
That's
like,
true.
It was weird.
Oh, I found out who that dude from David Letterman was.
Who is it?
Bud Melman.
Larry Bud Melvin.
Yes.
There it is, Bud Melman.
Larry Bud.
Wait, she's gonna fucking kill me.
You're gonna get a picture of it and
I give you.
Oh.
You have to drink it now, Ron. That's part of the process here. Cheers,
Cheers.
fuck faces.
Where's your gay hat?
He fucking took it off. He always does that. Like his head gets hot. I could see the fucking gleaming.
Your bitching is in the video. I love it. I love it so much. He always does that.
Oh, that's not
yeah,
getting
my bald head is shiny too much. What the fuck?
Jim Schaefer said he's so white they named a brand of crackers after him.
Bud Melman.
Larry Bud.
Is that me now? Just call me Melman?
Or Bud.
Hey, Bud.
Hey, Bud.
Hey, Bud. Can you look that up for us, Bud?
Hashtag Bud the Hole.
Bud the Hole.
that
The buddy
sounds like
no,
some
and then it becomes the buddy hole.
Oh, God, that's gross.
Yeah.
butthole.
Guess I won't be wearing these fucking glasses next week.
Uh-huh.
They're
No, you have to wear them now.
Oh, my God.
Just like I have to wear this goddamn captain's hat now and the police badge, you need to wear the glasses.
What else would I wear this
Yes,
hat?
sir.
Yeah, so what time it is, man? It's Mary Fuck Kill time.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Quickly becoming one of my favorite segments.
It is pretty good, right?
I do. It's a nice interlude.
I almost want to put it on the list. That's how good it is.
All right, we're going with Captain Ron's suggestion.
This
And
is
it's kind of like not the has-beens, but whatever. So we've got Pamela Anderson, Denise Richards, Carmen Electra.
in their
Do you want me to
prime.
send you-
yeah, this is all in their prime, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I know what all they look like now too. I know
but
all
here's
of
the
them.
thing. I did a collage of like before and after. Do you guys want to see that for reference, or you're good?
Oh, let's see it for shits and
They
giggles.
actually aged pretty fucking decent.
No way, Pamela Anderson looks like shit now.
Well, she don't do the makeup. That's the thing with her.
I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, that's right.
In fact, the only person that doesn't wear anything that could be qualified as makeup at some point is me.
Okay, hang on. I just sent all three of you a picture.
All right.
I think Pamela Anderson looks good without any makeup, to be honest.
All right.
All right. I know where I'm going with this.
Ron's going first.
Okay. So I'm gonna kill Denise Richards because she fought Charlie Sheen and she might have the AIDS.
That's not why I'd kill her, but okay.
Well,
that is one of the reasons I would kill her.
Yes. So she's killed. I'm fucking Pam Anderson.
Okay.
So by default, I'm marrying Carmen Electra.
Even though she's like with Dennis Rodman and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, but Pam Anderson was with Tommy Lee and Kid Rock.
Either way, it's a hot dog down the hallway.
Yeah.
There have been way bigger dicks in there than I have to work with.
So.
Don't even, it's fine. We're fine. Dave, you go?
I want to.
laughing about the lightly shielded BBC comment. Okay, cool. I was just checking.
I have no comment.
Max, you want to go next?
I'm ready.
All right,
Go.
Here's the thing. It's exactly the same as Ron, but I have reasons. So I'm
You
gonna
have to give reasons. That's the whole point.
Ron didn't say shit.
No, I did say I did give her a reason for killing Denise Richards because she fucked Charlie Sheen.
I would
And she
kill.
got the AIDS.
I'd kill Denise Richards because she's probably the most annoying twat on God's green earth.
Well.
I've heard her speak in interviews, and I couldn't even lie for the 3 hours it would take to get her into bed and fuck her and do dinner. I couldn't even do it. It's not even fucking worth it. I want to marry Carmen Electra because it's fucking Carmen Electra, and it hits every one of my points. The greatest color skin of the three of them, fantastic hair, her eyes are fire, her body's still fantastic.
She met Dave Navarro, too.
Yeah, she married Dave Navarro and bought him a fucking Grand National. And I was like, that's my favorite car of all time. I love her even more now. So I'm marrying her. And I tell you, I think I want to fuck Pam Anderson in her prime because Vince Neil did, and Tommy Lee did, and Bret Michaels did. So I'm okay with that because I know I'm bigger than Bret fucking Michaels. Like, Jesus Christ. But you know,
Vince Neil?
we don't know. I've never seen his piece, but I saw Bret's piece, and I'm bigger than that.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Vince Neil has a bigger gut at this point.
Than everybody I know.
Is Bunny ready? Is Drone Bunny ready?
Oh, he's ready.
All right, who are you fucking?
Pamela Anderson.
Oh my God, you guys are united.
She's the one you want to fuck. She's fun.
But you're not-
It has nothing to do with being fun.
Okay.
To quote The Simpsons, some men like a challenge. Not me. I feel like my rock star credentials would slide me right in there with the least amount of effort.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to go the opposite way for specifically what we talked about. I fucking hate Dave Navarro. Like, he bothers me as a human being. The stupid tattoo show, you're fucking douche. He's a giant doucher, and she married him. So, yeah, Carmen gets whacked, and I'm married to Denise
Yeah, but
Richards.
Denise Richards might have AIDS.
Pending an AIDS test.
Okay.
No, she doesn't have AIDS, though.
Okay.
And here's the thing. I got to stress this to you. He developed it years after they broke up. It wasn't like a month later. You know what I mean? They were apart for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and then he got HIV. Because all he does is intravenous drugs and fuck hookers. Where do you think AIDS comes from? It's one or the other. No. It's one or the other. So I'll be honest, he got it from the drugs. To get it from the hookers is like next to impossible, unless they're fucking him in his hiney. That's a little different. But if you're doing vaginal
He's old
intercourse,
school Hollywood, dude. You have no idea that's not a thing.
what did you say?
I'm upset that you said that word.
He's
AIDS word.
living.
Hiney?
I don't like that. It makes me sick.
That word bothers you?
Wow. Of all things, that is the word that bothers me.
We're getting you a hiney
What?
sesh.
What word should we use instead of hiney?
How about Fanny?
It's asshole.
Fanny, wrinkled
No,
star,
I don't like any of
puckered
that.
rose.
Just use asshole.
Which one?
Wait, I have one. The
Stink
moist,
star.
the moist surroundings.
Oh, fuck, Rito.
I'm asking you for your help,
I
sir.
just said 3 times asshole. No.
I don't want to.
No, that's what you call him. So we were confused.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Chocolate covered starfish.
No.
Hot dog flavored water.
Oh.
Gross.
The Loser Tour currently featuring well, Loserville.
So that's where I'm at, which is slightly different, but we were pretty close to being on the same page again.
Wait, you're gonna marry Denise Richards?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Denise Richards, man.
I know.
She
Why?
might
Just
be
by default?
Yeah.
she might be legally
Because he hates Dave Navarro.
retarded.
Yeah, but he hates
Okay.
Dave Navarro.
Yeah.
So that's
All right. Who would you rather hang out with? Sheen or Navarro?
Charlie Sheen.
Why?
I feel like I'd have more fun.
James and Dixon was fun.
Yeah, but he's not in Jane's Addiction like they were back then anymore. It's just shit now, and he's like spiritual,
And now he does the Ink Master.
and he's an Ink
Ink Master's been over for 4 years.
He's
Yeah,
a
he hasn't done
jack.
that forever, so.
That's like dead.
He's a jackbag.
Is he a jackbag?
I don't like
But
him.
I will say, did you ever watch his documentary about
Jackbagging?
Was this his dad? Somebody was his dad's in jail?
No
Somebody's
idea.
in jail.
All I know is that the Chili Peppers album he played on is the worst one they put out,
That's
all
not a
over the
lie.
worst.
and not close. Like
You're
that
gonna-
album sucks shit.
You're gonna tell me
Oh, Michael Greger can fuck right off too. He just said, "Hey ho," and I'm not going to finish it. Finish this quote. Mecca lecca high. I'm not saying that. He can fuck.
Mecca
off.
Heiny Ho.
I don't
Mecca
think-
like a high, make a hidey ho.
Something like that.
He's just ahead, jumping, jumping, jumping.
Hey, 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 ho, hey, ho.
So good.
I'm fucking quitting.
And again, you made it to 10:08. That's impressive. That's a good run.
You know what? When Mike Collins is here, you never resign. Did you notice that? There's 2 weeks in a row, normalcy.
It's the problem.
Yeah, I bring out the worst.
You kind of do.
I have a question for all of you.
All right.
What did gangster Al Capone invent that is still in global use to this fucking day?
Syphilis?
Wrong answer. Next.
I mean, technically, he's correct.
No, catching and inventing are very, very different.
I support that. I don't know.
You have nothing?
No, I mean, the worst part is I've heard this story before, and I
It's
can't remember.
amazing. What about you, for real?
I really don't know. I'm not
I
sure.
know what it is.
You looked it up?
Huh?
Did you look it up?
Yeah. Because but that's fine. I didn't want to be like.
It's a surprise, though, right?
I want to be surprised on air.
I like how you talked over. So hold on. What did you say?
I thought it had to do with like some guns or ammo or some shit like that.
What did you say?
I just said I want to be surprised on air with what it is.
It's I'm sad you looked it up. Okay,
Fuck over it.
Damn.
you're being mean to me. He's the one.
Because you were being mean to me earlier.
Mecca Mecca High.
Michael Greger said, "I'm guessing the cotton gin."
That's racist. Aren't you married to a black woman? The fuck wrong with you?
Right.
I mean, depending on how you look at it, that might be the most or the least racist invention.
No. It stole employment from them.
Slavery is not employment, sir.
Wait, this is important. This is important.
He's like, damn,
What
you're
year is the cotton gin invented? Because by definition, post-slavery, a lot of them stayed as
right.
slaves.
Employees.
No, what were they called? Sharecroppers.
Yeah.
Okay. Patented in 1794.
Way before slavery.
Yeah.
1793.
Way before, like,
1793 was created by Eli Whitney.
that gets like 80 years, man.
Told you, cotton gin, least racist invention.
Wow.
But they
Then,
didn't want to use it. They just wanted to use the people instead.
oh my God, do you want to hear a create? Never mind, I'm not even going to verbalize
Yeah,
it.
talk about
It's
Al Capone things.
okay. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving me.
Get
Okay.
back to the subject.
Reel it back.
Al Capone was a huge bootlegger.
Yes.
So his company, by default, had set up bottling machinery because that's what they would do. They'd get giant vats of liquor and they'd put it in their own bottles and they'd have the Al Capone version of the fucking illegal liquor, right? Well, then Prohibition ends. They just said, well, we got all these fucking machines, right? Let's bottle milk. People like milk. And then his son got sick from the milk. And it really upset him. He invented the expiration date.
Wow.
Oh shit!
It never invented. Why would it exist, right? Never existed. But now, if not used by this date, the milk's bad.
I have heard that before.
That's fucking madness, man.
Yeah.
Good on Al Capone. I mean,
He
he
wasn't a
killed,
bad man.
killed a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but they all had it coming to them.
You don't know that.
I mean,
He may have had some innocent victims.
Did you watch Boardwalk Empire? You don't know.
In fact, I suspect he probably whacked out a bunch of decent law enforcement. So
Yeah. Yeah, the syphilis kind of affected his brain too at some point, so.
So I would have taken the needle and let them think I was wackadoo, so they'd fucking release me.
however, during the Great Depression, Al Capone was in Chicago. He was well known for opening soup kitchens that he paid for people that were homeless and starving.
No, that's a common thing gangsters do, though. There's this guilt associated with the massive wealth that comes in, and remember,
It has nothing to do with guilt. It has to do with currying favor of the common person.
That
Save
too,
yourself
yeah.
in trouble.
Exactly. Look at Joey Merlino. He donated turkeys all those years and shit, you know? But, you know, he's
it's common.
Yeah.
Who's going to rat you out?
Good point, especially back then. All right,
Think about your life back then, especially at that point.
Well, I wasn't alive.
Right, but
Negative 40 years of me existing.
right. What I'm trying to say is, at that point in your life, you're like, in that part of society, like, you're not mobile. You know what I mean? You don't have a car. You don't have a horse. Like, you're existing and living in the random 8-block radius that is your neighborhood of tenements that you live in the middle of Chicago's meatpacking industry.
Cars did exist.
But how many of those people owned them?
Not a whole lot.
Correct. That's your whole existence, is that little neighborhood
5
that
blocks.
you lived in.
You're
8 blocks, whatever you want to call it. If you see a man on a daily basis who has, by whatever means, happened to become financially fortunate, and he's still in that neighborhood every day, and he's giving back to the little community that your whole life exists in.
Bro, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I understand
That's
the
not
concept.
about guilt. That's currying favor. You're never going to tell a cop that you saw him do such and such on Friday night. That's a good man.
Yeah, but he
I would
fucks.
never dime him out. If he did it, he probably did it for a good reason.
But he fucks somebody's wife, and that guy would dime him out. So it's like, I hear you, but
well, then maybe if you were a gangster, you should tone back the wife fucking.
well, what's the point of being a gangster if I can't fuck wives?
Exactly. And that's how they all get caught.
No, that's every cult ever. Every cult ever. If you, as a
If
human,
you just don't fuck them.
don't fuck him, you'll get away with it. The guy who chopped his dick off, he got away with that shit until he killed himself, right? As long as you don't fuck him. You don't pay taxes, you get all their money, you get free service, like everything works, but you can't fuck them. You can't
that
fuck
guy
them.
didn't have a dick anymore. I really like my dick.
Yeah, all right. Now I don't like it.
Oh, I do.
It brings me joy. But if I never saw it again,
I mean, a lot of times it's in the way and stuff. Like,
it's like yeah.
you
And
ever sit on your own balls?
not yet.
I have.
Not yet. Not yet. It's coming. It's coming.
I did.
Haven't yet.
I did the other day, not that long ago, a couple weeks ago. It was brutal.
Well, is that worse than like your nutsack sticking to your legs and like
Way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
See?
Hundreds of pounds of pressure on your nuts.
And like
You
the
can
pain goes like up here. Like you can feel it here in this, like, yeah.
and it's all right. I have hurt myself tremendously while working and in fights and things in my life. And your body, because of adrenaline, sometimes I've cut myself, and if I didn't look,
Yeah.
I didn't register the pain, right? Because you know you're hurt, you feel it,
Yeah.
but you don't look at it, you keep working, and then you roll your sleeve up, and you're like, oh my God, and all of a sudden it burns,
Fuck.
right? Nuts, however, darling,
Paper towels and electrical tape fast, so I ain't got
nothing blocks it, nothing stops it except for time, and if you just graze them, it's almost worse. It's almost worse just to come bloop.
Is that even like if your dick gets grazed like by accident?
Oh no, my dick! I could fucking run over with a car and it would be fine.
Yeah, I could slam my dick in the front door.
Levels of, like, nuts sitting on your nuts, obviously. Right?
I'd rather slam my dick in the front door than have somebody kick me in the balls.
Here's an honest question: has anybody gotten the head of their dick caught in their zipper?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
And I think I was 11 or 12 when I did it, and I was in my parents' house, and I just had to just silent like,
Yep.
because you can't because you want to, but then your mom's like, "What's wrong?" Then you show the mom the head of your dick. I remember they were like dense.
How you get the beans above the Frank?
Yes.
Tell me, Margie Post wasn't hotter than Cameron Diaz,
Oh, she was
Yeah.
pretty hot.
right? She was it. That and motherfucker cancer.
John Quimby said, "Can't hurt steel."
So wait, you got your dick caught before and it didn't hurt? That means your dick's pretty small, sir. My shit hurt like fuck.
Michael Gregory said, "Ben Stiller did Franks and Beans."
Yes. Frank the beans.
Do you know who
Michael
that?
Gregory in that picture looks suspiciously like him.
Do you know who that actor? This is important. The actor from Frank and Beans. You know who he is?
No.
He plays Meatloaf in the Meatloaf movie.
Does he
wow.
really? I can see that.
And in Vanilla Sky, he's the bartender that John Cruise calls a bitch because he won't look at him because of his deformed ass face.
Oh,
Why do I know these things?
I don't know. That's a good little bit of
The Meatloaf actor. Don't touch his ears. Ah! That guy? Meatloaf actor.
Have you seen my wiener?
Have you seen my baseball?
Hey, Warren. Frank and beans.
A few Pablo Esco sharks have been confirmed to be swimming off the coast of Brazil. When tested, high concentrations of cocaine, 100 times greater than that of a normal animal, is in their system.
I'm
Now-
just waiting for the Cocaine Shark movie to come out now.
No, but it's real.
I know.
Like-
the Cocaine Bear was based on a
Bear
real
was
story.
real.
It was based on a real story.
But it was
so-
embellished greatly.
Well,
You
well,
think
I'm
the
sure.
King Shark movie isn't going to be?
Like Ray Liotta's dead, but he didn't die from that.
You don't know that. You can't prove it.
Ray Liotta, I'm sure, died of the cocaine use from over time. Remember, it's
I kind of got to agree with that sentence there,
I mean,
Ron.
you're not wrong. It
Michael
wasn't the
Gregory
bear.
said, "Looks like Private Pile." I think the Franks and Beans guy.
Do you know he played Thor in a movie?
Who did?
Private Pile.
D'Onofrio?
Adventures in Babysitting. The guy who owns the garage.
Oh, that's right.
That's fucking him, and he's
Wow.
diesel. Dude, isn't it fucking crazy? And I think no, Full Metal Jacket is definitely before that. So he was fat first, and then he lost. He was thin. He gained the weight for the film, and then he got ripped for fucking Adventures in Babysitting.
And then he got chunky again to play the Egger
What's the Egger?
from Men in Black. He's Egger. Kind of like
No, that
kinda like an Egger.
that chunk was natural. Because after that, remember that movie he did with J-Lo, Inside the Brain?
The Cell.
The
Yeah.
Cell.
I fucking love that
I love
movie.
that movie.
Why?
Visually, it's beautiful.
Huh?
Visually, it's beautiful.
I think it's a great. I think it's a good movie.
I don't know about that.
I think she's the worst part of it, but I think
No,
the
no, but
story is-
her
the worst
ass
part
is
of
in it.
Yeah.
And I like that part. And it's wrapped in weird red leather
We're
stuff.
well aware that you like Latina ass.
Shut up.
We know.
That's not fair.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's like shooting
Fair or
fish in a
not,
barrel,
I'm
though.
wrong.
It's like shooting. Yeah, you would like it too.
Michael Gregory said Kingpin in Marvel.
All right, Kingpin. He's not in Kingpin, is he?
Yes.
No, not the movie
No, not-
Kingpin, the
He's
Marvel
King-
character.
He's Kingpin.
Oh, he fucking is.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about. They're making a new one of them.
Are they?
A new Spawn, right?
Okay.
It's happening.
Without John Leguizamo?
Well, it's the black guy's the guy, but he's not in it. He's like a young guy. Oh, I almost fucking said some crazy shit. No.
Don't say it.
Are you? No, I almost ruined the movie.
Get home.
Oh my god, you're gonna go see it, right?
Yes. I actually,
I
as
almost.
my phone is on silent, and I just checked it to see the pictures that you sent. There is a text from my son asking when we're going to see it.
Oh,
It's really good, and it's over 2 hours, and it does not feel like it. And when you can say that about a movie, it's pretty fucking good.
I'm going to see what times they're playing tomorrow.
It's constant. It's like every half hour.
Yeah.
It's
So,
constant.
so I got pistol razor practice from 11 to 1 tomorrow.
because that was my suggestion.
I know it was. And then,
Because me and Johnny Mac were going out.
I didn't say a word to
And she
you.
looked at me like,
I just think it's amazing that Yoko's running the band practice times
hey,
now.
that's what it is.
I mean, I'm I'm fine with it. I'm just happy that she made arrangements to actually allow us to have practice. So all good. I'm
Wasn't
not mad.
that nice of me to do that? Because I could have been a real asshole and been like, nope.
Where you going?
Well, there's this temple thing in Robbinsville. Oh my god, have you ever heard of it?
What's a temple thing?
It's like the Indian temple. I'm gonna send you a picture.
You're going to an Indian mass?
No, not a mass. It's just like for a little look-see.
Oh, let me tell you something. After last Saturday's weirdness that ended in my drunkenness and my wife's drunkenness, I had to leave my truck down at Bar 13.
Of course you did.
I had to Uber home. So obviously the next day I got up and I had to Uber back to my vehicle. Call the Uber, shows up at my house, I get in. For the entire ride from my home to Bar 13 to get my truck, my Uber driver is blasting Muslim prayer music.
Oh, jeez.
I just have my headphones in. I don't even talk to those people.
I didn't have any headphones.
Yeah, I don't talk to those people.
I was half awake.
I raw dog it.
I roll. It's fine. You have a bunch of children.
I just sit there and do nothing, like stare like a psycho, say they don't talk to me.
It just happened.
Things fell
I
down.
brought my own little portable fan.
The change of life is real, people.
It is, man. I got fucking sweats over here. I ain't gonna eat sweats.
Okay.
I just thought I was drinking Fireball. Maybe it's over here.
Did you guys like the Austin Powers series of films?
Yes.
Yes.
First ever test for a laser beam weapon destroys target at the speed of light.
Do you think we'll put the laser beam weapon on the cocaine sharks?
That
Shark-
ties it all together.
Cocaine sharks with laser beams on their heads.
Michael Gregory said, I play smooth jazz. No one complains about jazz or the 80s music when he Ubers.
Next time you Uber, you should play Muslim prayer music at high volumes. No, and then I'm looking at this radio thing, and it screen shows the track with it. Motherfucking track's 18 minutes long.
So it's the whole ride.
Yeah. 1.5 songs made the whole ride.
Rama, 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 rama.
Well, you need to pray for you. You know?
That was 18 minutes.
Who's praying for your soul, David?
Too late.
You like that way too much. You're losing your shit. The
I'm
United
glad you enjoyed it.
I love it. Love that for me and you.
the United Kingdom are the ones who built this weapon, not us. The UK.
What are they gonna do?
Did you guys ever see that movie?
Listen, they might have built it. Okay, good on you, UK. Congratulations. You built a laser weapon.
You still put beads all fucking toast, you fucking Brits.
I feel like beans on toast is one of the better options.
Michael Greger said, yama, yama, yama.
Kinda, yes, but worse.
That's from Police Academy, right? Yama, yama, yama.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
That's a football player, right?
Yeah.
Smith?
Bubba
Yeah, Bubba
Smith.
Smith.
Officer Hightower.
Officer Hightower. Man.
All I can think of is Police Academy, Michael Winslow.
No, I think of that the song about the gay bar.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's it. That's all.
Oyster bar.
And why did every gay guy in 1985 look like Freddie Mercury? Everyone.
Except for the ones that were in the gay bar. And then they looked like a cross between Freddie Mercury and Rob Halford. Because they were like the power gays with all the fucking leather on and chaps and shit.
The power gays. I'm a power bottom.
No, they're definitely not bottoms.
I lead from the bottom.
Doctor!
Did anybody see the film Real Genius?
Yeah, dude, it's
Yes.
one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
They invented the laser beam from Real Genius.
Yeah, they did.
It only took 40 years.
Yeah, like 40 years to catch up. That's
All the popcorn.
Dude, it's one of my favorite movies.
All right, there's a couple of things about this. One of your favorite movies, the guy living in the basement. Do you know who that is?
No, but
It's Uncle Rico. The fucking genius in the basement is Uncle fucking
that's
Rico.
awesome. He lives down in the steam tunnels.
It's amazing, right?
I didn't realize that, but look, now it is. Yeah, it is. Back in high school, I had to throw a football a quarter mile. But I could throw a football over the mountains.
Oh my god, I spit out. I fucking spit. Fuck. I bet
This thing doesn't work at all. I could have told you that.
he's walking his balls real
Yeah.
There's a movie that I make prospective dates watch. It's called I Think We're Alone Now.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
The Debbie Gibson Stalker one?
No, it's Tiffany.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's actually kind of fire, though. That dude's fucked up.
And then there's a follow-up that's on fucking YouTube of where they're at now.
Is he
so-
locked up?
No one's locked up. But the fucking one that was becoming a girl, he's all man again. Talks like this. That one's fucking crazy. Anyway, the point of this is there's a part of the documentary where he does the Uncle Rico thing with the crystals. He puts a motorcycle helmet on.
Yeah.
He plugs it in. He lines them up. He gets a picture of her. And he's like, oh, yes, we are connected spiritually right now. And I'm like, Uncle Rico!
Obviously, you just lock yourself in a room and think about it real hard. Didn't anybody see Somewhere in Time?
I've never even heard of that.
Really?
I swear to God.
Okay. Do yourself a favor. Christopher Reeve's in it.
Oh, no.
And,
I'm already checking out now.
And what's her face from Jane Seymour? Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve. It's like early 80s. And it's, yeah. About a dude that like thinks his way to going back in time.
Did
All right.
Jane Seymour Dr. Quinn?
Yes.
Yes.
Medicine Woman. Shake and bake! Okay, it all ties together. You have to look this up for me. Who's the guy? I never remember his fucking name. Hold the fuck on. Shawshank Redemption, the black guy is
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman and Christopher Reeve are in a movie together. It's Morgan Freeman's first fucking movie. Look that up. Get the name.
Yeah. Somewhere in Time, I recommend it.
I hope it's called Somewhere in Time because it'd be amazing.
It's not.
Because Morgan Freeman plays a pimp, and he's scary as fuck.
Street Smart.
Street smart.
1987.
Not good, but it's Morgan Freeman's
Not good.
first movie, and he scared me because like he was like beating bitches, had a knife and stuff. It was like whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Somewhere in Time.
Yeah.
Isn't that an Iron Maiden
It is.
album?
It is. It's an amazing album.
When did Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time come out?
I think it's-
1986.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
I
this-
feel like the movie was 83.
it would make sense.
I love me some Iron Maiden.
Yes,
1986.
Nice.
You sent me the phone number too.
Huh?
You sent me
Oh,
the
it was the, I tried to like just send the link.
And what year did the film come out?
film.
What, Somewhere in Time?
Yes.
Typing feverishly. It's a lot of typing.
1980.
There you go.
So Iron Maiden likes Christopher Reeve that much.
I guess. I mean, he was eventually Superman,
He was Superman before that.
but like not forever.
Okay, in 78, he's Superman.
Yeah.
That's why he got Somewhere in Time in 80.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would assume.
And he made Superman 4, which is shit. And that's why they let him make that fucking Street Smart movie with Morgan Freeman.
What role does Christopher Reeve play in Street Smart?
He's a reporter.
Oh,
But here's where it's
He
fucked
has
up.
He has some clout in that area.
He's 6'4",
He's a big fucker.
and he's still Superman built in that movie. And so, what are you afraid of? He's like, oh, what are you afraid? They had to have him sitting in the car in the scenes he was afraid because he towers over Morgan Freeman. And it's like, this isn't a thing.
Yeah.
You would just bust his fucking face up, bro. Like, you're a monster.
The framing of Somewhere in Time is a little weird for the same reason too,
He's just too
because
big.
he's shortly removed, like you said, from Superman. So he's
He's still
fucking
jacked,
Cock
yeah.
Diesel,
Yeah.
and he's 6'4" over Jane Seymour's fucking 5'2", 104 pounds.
We would call our children Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman.
Walker, Texas Ranger,
Yes, Daddy.
shake and bake.
Who hurt you?
No more shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. I'm the magic man now.
No.
That's so good. We're going to get matching leprechaun tattoos.
I really want you to be there. No, I'm not going to be at your wedding to my wife. Cal.
Remember when he calls him from the house and he's
Yeah.
like, I think it's haunted. You want to go over and play G.I. Joes?
Listen, sometimes when I want to put the TV and the stereo on at the same time, why would you do that?
So I can listen to music while I watch TV.
Yeah.
Fucking Cal Norton.
Oh,
He is the best. Is it going to work?
The night We scream it loud, fuck them all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode number 249 of the Vex Podcast. Morning Radio 81, Dave.
We're almost at 100.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, what are we going to do for 100?
Are we doing Morning Radio 100?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
You going to come?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm working.
Well, I'll try to make sure I'm off. I mean, I just got to look at the
We
calendar.
have 19 weeks to plan, Ron.
Okay.
Are you coming to the creepy Halloween party we're having?
That's what, the 17th?
I have no idea.
Yeah, 17.
Are you coming?
That's not up to me.
I thought of an outfit last night, and I forgot what the fuck it's supposed to be. I thought of something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Vex Podcast. The Vex Podcast is available in the Podman application on your phone under the Loud and Loaded network. Thank you, Ron.
Oh,
You're
welcome.
back next week.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, Bar 13. Come see me with Lords of Asgard.
Heine the Hole, thank you so much.
You can all fuck right up, you bunch of dirty cunts.
Mecca high! Mecca high ho!
And that's it. Stay frosty.